Testing 1, 2, 3, guys. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yo, what's up? Welcome to Vencabot, Batman Arkham City action. My name is David. I'm talking to my guys in the chat about Maji Record, man. This game I've been playing, this mobile game I've been playing. It's killing me. It's a super awesome game. I'm really excited about it, man. I wouldn't be playing it if I didn't really find it interesting as my first gacha game. I also was a fan of Madoka Magica. I just find it so fascinating, and it makes me, really want to keep playing and exploring it. But it's not easy to keep up with. I'm talking to my friends Dix and Peter Steves in the chat about how Maji Record has this thing where it's super... It is super important that you constantly keep playing it to keep up with the cutscenes, which is to say there's limited time cutscenes that come every week. And in order to watch them all, you have to play the game like every night, quite a bit, it seems to me. It's I wish they would give you a little bit more time, so I could actually, kind of have some more time to myself and not have to be crying out Maji Record. So let's see here. These gray ones are Catwoman ones. Okay, I see. Now this one kind of is that like a? I see it's kind of behind a wall there. Oh, I think I know what that one is. That's the one that I have to disable the gun. A lot of games in this vein have cosmetics that are limited time only, which is just a typical make you feel like you're going to miss out type thing. Yeah, that's what a Maji Record has as well, of course. These limited time events usually have, again, they have limited time cutscenes, which I find way more interesting, but also limited time, like special unlockables that are usually cosmetic in some capacity. So it's like, yeah, they're making you feel like you're going to miss out, but I kind of feel like, Maji Record's bent. I'm not sure if they're all like this, like gacha games in general are like this, but Maji Record's kind of bent is that what you're missing out on, oftentimes... Oh, I died. Is not, it's not cosmetics. I mean, you are missing on those, but I really don't care about those as much. But it's really that you're missing out on story content, which to me seems kind of cruel in a game that is so story-based.
We've lost sight of Batman. I repeat, target is missing.
I'm not gonna be able to land on this, am I? Yeah, I finally made it. And those high-ranked medals are a low percentage. I mean, you get at least 2 to 3 rolls per month to Peter Steves. Couldn't you just look those up on YouTube? That's cool. That's what I'm doing, Cool Land. I'm the guy saving them to YouTube. Limited the time you have to get the content is how they get you, David. That's what Dick said. Maybe you're right, Dick. So that's what I get. Let's see here. So I want the explosive grenade. The freeze grenade. Wow. I just got fucking destroyed. X-Hers forever. I'm kind of funny that it has the word forever in it. Usually they don't have any, like, actual text in there. Blocked. Those bots are becoming pretty common, yeah. They've been pretty common for a while. They kind of appear on and off. So I kind of disable that gun from here, or I have to get down there. I have to get down there first. That's alright. That was hilarious. I didn't know there was a gun in there. Freeze. I don't like gacha games anymore because you have to constantly play it or you lose out. Cool says that's how they've been. That's how they're designed. That's the idea. I don't mind. I guess what I'm getting at is I don't really mind Maji Record's grind for the most part because I really do enjoy the gameplay and I enjoy the aesthetic and I enjoy the story. What more could you ask for? My only complaint is that you have to go... So I don't mind having to go hard. I really don't mind that. I really don't mind having to grind. I don't mind having to play it regularly. I don't even mind having to play it daily. The problem is that I have to play it daily and then some. I have to play it, like, longer than I'm comfortable with every day. In order to keep up. If it were just... Because basically I have daily missions, right? You guys know this. I mean, this is my first gacha game, but you guys know this, right? I have daily missions I have to accomplish every day to stay on top of, your bonuses, whatever. That's fine. The thing is, if I had to knock those out every day, that's already, like, kind of annoying. But it's whatever. I'll live with that. And I do live with that. And it's not that bad. The problem arises when I have to do I knock out my dailies, and then I still got to play for, like, another, hour or more to kind of keep up with the limited time events. And I really do think that a part of that is just sort of a design oversight. because of the limited time nature of the fact we're trying to catch up to Japan. I think that a lot of it comes from the fact that the U.S. version or the English-speaking version is trying to catch up to Japan. Why do you just like using gacha mechanics in your stream, but you enjoy and defend it in your mobile game? Because that's what I go to my mobile game for, Coolan. That's really what it boils down to. I would disapprove of it in another game I was playing, you know what I mean?
We have positive visual on Batman.
That's not really the vibe of the stream I'm going for. This den is where the vicious animals take your treasure. Is it theft or is it blah, blah, blah? I can just probably just cheat here, right? I can't cheat here yet. I need to unlock the map. That's fine. I like doing that. PTB6 and PVZ2 is your mobile games. You have to give me like the actual name, not just the acronyms. I'm kind of curious. But yeah, actually, I think the mechanics are fine. The mechanics are fine. It's just not what I'm going for with the stream. I would not want... Basically, the way I feel right now, the stress I feel right now, is not something that I would want for someone to experience through the stream. I don't mind experiencing it in the context of a game, but in the context of a stream like this, I guess what I'm getting down to is I'm not really trying to... I'm not trying to gamify the stream in any way. The stream is not a game. I don't want people to play the stream like a game. I want them to have that anxiety like I enjoy when I play a game. I think that, that's what something Twitch is doing. Basically, you could argue that a lot of what Twitch is doing right now with their new features is a gamification of watching streams. And I think that, from what I understand, that's a... Oh, is that a phone ringing? No, I don't think it is. Thought I heard a phone. But, I guess all across, every industry, we're seeing a big push for marketers to gamify things, right? Gamification. Can I get a hookshot to this? No. Is this where the Riddler thing is? And I can see as someone that grew up, playing games, I can see the appeal of that. Games are very engrossing. They're very rewarding. They kind of stimulate you psychologically in ways... Oh, you see that fucking leap? There's nothing over here, though. This is just a dead end, I think. Yeah, it's a dead end. I can see why marketers are trying to leverage, gamification as a way to kind of make their products, stick in their, in people's minds. But I think that as someone that is a lifelong gamer, I'm not. I think it's in some circumstances. I think it's kind of cruel to do that. Balloons, tower defense, and Plants vs. Zombies, huh? Dick says, Plants vs. Zombies 2? Balloons, tower defense. I actually used to build enterprise software for a unit in the military that did a ton of gamification research, huh? It's insane how strong a force it is. Yeah, again, as someone that grew up as a lifelong gamer, that's why I feel so strongly about it. Because I know how strong it is. And then, in those circumstances, I think I've ranted on stream before about how, there was a time when you bought a game, full price, and you paid for that sort of, I guess it's called eustress, right? Eustress, which is supposedly like a stress that people find rewarding. But when you bought it, you knew what you were paying for, right? You were paying for the experience of that, having that anxiety, that stress, that reward, that grind, that whatever in that game. And then that was the transaction. That was the whole transaction, right? And that's when things were, more or less innocent in that respect. You could abstract that out and say that, getting players addicted that way is a good way to sell your next game, and then sell your next game, and so on and so forth. But at least in the context of that one transaction, it was quite simple. But nowadays, people are leveraging that same sort of real estate, the mental real estate, the addiction factor that comes from playing a game. They're leveraging it as a way to kind of keep taking from you. What's up, ICU? There's corporations. They don't exist to make you have fun. They exist to extract cash. I think you're right, Coolan. But, I still gotta find this. Is this really... Maybe I'm overthinking this. I think I am overthinking this, right? This is just right here. For some reason, I can't see it. I stare at this fucking ball. Yeah, there is a trophy in there. I still wasn't able to see it. Okay, that makes life easy then. So all I gotta do is zap it. But how do I make it go into here? I guess I'm just gonna zap it. Whee. How you doing, I see you? Welcome aboard. Sometimes I need a break from a game, says Peter Steves. Yeah, I can see that. That's what we're talking about, right? The fact that games are kind of, you know... what makes them so much fun is that they're engaging, right? And a big part of that engagement comes from the fact that, you know, it's sort of like you have to complete a task. And when you have that, the psychological reward for completing a task, it's very, very strong. Oh, look at this thing. Can I zap it through that grate? No, I can't. There's more to this riddle than meets the eye. Transformers. My high school jazz club gave me the lead trumpet part for a jazz song called Birdland by Maynard Ferguson. That sounds godlike, I see you. My brother was a trumpet player in high school, and he was the lead trumpet. So I've got a pretty good understanding of, you know, kind of what the process is going to be like for you. So Kool-Aid had a lot of fun in the chorus and band. Oh, you did chorus and band? That's kind of unusual. Usually I find that people either did chorus or band or orchestra. You played the baritone, huh? Baritone sax. The Barry sax? That's my friend Foulmill played. I did percussion in band. I sucked as Peter Steves. You were like a drummer. It was like a smaller tuba, the baritone. I had a friend that played Barry sax. I did band for a couple of years before moving to chorus full time. How do I zap the zapper there? I gotta move something. I gotta find a switch. This switch doesn't work though. It appears deactivated. I'm gonna send a reconnaissance batarang here. Yeesh. Break. Oop, wrong button. Tricky. Check out the song by Maynard Ferguson. It's amazing. My brother was a huge fan of Maynard Ferguson. I think it's just a trumpet player thing, right? People love that guy. Freshman year marching band was Star Trek, before I knew Star Trek. Sure, what do you mean by that, dude? How am I going to activate that electrical thingamajig if it's blocked on all sides by this... by all this fencing? I cannot shoot through the fencing. I think it's even blocked from underneath though, right? Even if I got underneath this somehow, I couldn't do it, I don't think. Oh, all songs from Star Trek. Okay, I gotcha. I was like, what are you talking about, dude? Okay, can I get underneath it? Even if I could, I don't know how I would get underneath it there. Oh, I have the line. That's what I need to use. But even then, I don't really get what I'm supposed to do. But okay, let's try something here. Let's go over here and use my line shot. Right, will that work? Yes, it will. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at the angle I have now. Oh, man. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Wow. Brainbuster. Just throw out Robin. Robin! How sick would that be if you, like, summon Robin? That'd be a cool idea for the sequel. Instead of what they did with Arkham Knight. It'd be cool if there's, like, a Robin calling button, right? And he'd show up and kind of help you out as an AI. It's kind of hard to pull off well, though. Usually AIs that help you out are more trouble than they're worth. With only a few exceptions. Can I have any ideas of any good games that have AI partners that are actually more of a help than a hindrance or make the game interesting? In my case, I have one big one that comes to mind right away, which is a game that I love profoundly. It's called Guided Fate Paradox on PS3. It's the sequel to ZHP, which is another game I love. Zettai Hero Project. In Guided Fate Paradox, you have a partner, and they're so important to the game. They're so integral, and makes the game so much better by having them. The first game, ZHP, didn't have a partner. In ZHP, you had no partner, and then in Guided Fate, they had the same exact gameplay, but they added a partner on top. And my first thought was, wow, this is going to be really bad. But it actually made the game better, like way better. And that's interesting to me that they were able to pull that off, and most games can't do something like that. So Peach says maybe Sonic and Tails, perhaps, but even then, they're not really. Like that's. But when we have 2 players, it's kind of fun. But I have an AI with Tails, it's not really that good. There was an anime game you played recently. Yeah, you're right, Cool-Hand, you're right. And even then, it was kind of bad because they made it too easy. But that was, I did mention throughout the stream that was like one of the best I've ever played, like one of the best partners I've ever had in a video game. If they had been nerfed a little bit, it would have been quite balanced, and I found them to be quite intelligent and quite useful. I felt as though I'd play with another player, which was what you want, right? The problem was that they were like a really strong player, like a too strong of a player. Okay, find more Riddler trophies here. That was the problem. That's a good problem to have, I guess. Compared to the alternative, right? Which is an AI partner that you fucking hate because they're just more trouble than they're worth. Yeah, and in Code Vein, yeah, the partner was pretty good. Do you guys find it annoying when people say that a good example is Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite, right? I find that really obnoxious when people bring that up whenever the conversation arises about AI partners in video games. Like, well, Elizabeth, she was really good. She gave you ammo. She helped you find treasure. She was, she assist you in combat. But the problem with that is that she was invincible to enemies. She couldn't be seen by enemies. She didn't actually fight enemies directly. She was more of she was an abstract mechanic and much less of like an actual in-world partner. She basically was a way for the game to randomly give you loot, right? You just kind of spawn loot. You could totally abstract her out as a character and replace her with a random, your inventory would get loot in it randomly. It's really what she was. She wasn't really in the game in that way. I got a hook line over here. Gotcha. Yeah, Dark Souls summons are pretty good. If you're summoning NPCs, boss gets a little bit thicker, but also the partner is useful for getting punched in the face a lot. Yes, there is that. I think that in Dark Souls, yeah. I'm not going to argue that it's not a good example. It's a great example. I think it's not quite as good as Code Vein. The Code Vein pulled it off better, but that's kind of Code Vein's. I feel like its design was meant to be that way, which I found quite admirable at the time. That it was sort of like they took more. I think that they applied much more finesse to the multi-character aspect in Code Vein. The way that bosses had more AoE attacks, the way that bosses would telegraph who they were targeting very effectively. In general, I think that Dark Souls, it gets kind of messy when you have more than one character, but it's still a good example of a game. Again, there's very few games out there that actually have good partners, it seems. I know you're playing Code Vein, Mac. Kingdom Hearts Donald's is Peter Steves. Honestly, like, that's actually not a terrible example, right? The Kingdom Hearts characters on your team, they're fairly effective, but again, they fall into that example. They fall into that category of a party member who's not necessarily a hindrance, which is great because so many games they are a hindrance, but also you can pretty much just safely ignore them, right? You can pretty much just let them do their own thing, and they're not really interesting in that way. They're just sort of running around and bopping guys and not doing a whole lot of damage, but they're not really getting in your way either. Whereas I think some of the examples we've listed already, it's kind of interesting how
Where the hell did you come from?
they've actually managed to, improve the game in a pretty substantial way by being in it, these partners. The limit breaks with Future Steves, yeah. I bought Code Vein when it came out, beat a few bosses, and haven't really gone back to it. Oh, hey, we unlocked the next Riddler hostage. Dope. Let's do it.
You actually managed to complete enough challenges, Dark Knight. If you think you can hear me clapping, then you are obviously suffering from some sort of delusion, for I am doing no such thing.
Oh, come on, bro.
Solve my riddle and find the hostage.
Let's hear it, dude.
Riddle me this. I'll be right under your feet in the midday sun. You cannot lose me, no matter how you run.
Wow, this is the dumbest riddle he's ever given me.
Am I?
The answer is obviously avoid Stu. Clearly. What?
Not so easy now, is it? I think it's time to introduce a little penalty to help you comprehend your ignorance. What shall it be? Oh, yes. I've frozen you out, Dark Knight. Frustrating,
Just gotta wait now?
isn't it? Take some time to wrap your feeble mind around where you went
That's amazing.
wrong and try again.
It could be Shadow Peter Steves. I think that you might be right about that, but I'm going to go for the safe bet here and say that it's probably Broing. Broing.
Give up? No, really.
Because it's Shadow. It's a Shadow. What's up, Eddie Greenheart?
That is becoming
I had fun with Code Vein
increasingly
Pandas. I enjoyed how they let you carry skills between classes. I'm big on customization in games, yeah. So it's a good balance between customizing and having set classes. No, it's broader. I thought it might have been broing. Broader. Like a bro otter. Uncoking? Uncoking! Alright, this is probably Shadow. Let's go with Shadow. I'm gonna go on and make a wild guess here. Yeah, I think Code Vein was great. I think that my opinion on Code Vein was very high when I played it, and I still admire it a lot. But having played Neo directly after it, I realized that, you know, I did want a lot more from Code Vein.
No, this is not happening. Did you cheat? Of course you did. It's the only way.
It's the only way to get into that riddle, guys.
It ends now. Here's the next location. You won't be able to cheat your way past.
That's the worst riddle I ever heard. Here we go. So we got a riddle up ahead, a riddler hostage. Let's do it. Knock it out. Unit cooking. You'd be the Riddler in the Batman universe, I think. You think so good, Vibe? I hope not. This guy's a fucking dork. Code Vein is not breaking any records, but it's just an overall decent, and if you like the aesthetics, then you'll really enjoy it. That's how I feel, too. Code Vein does a lot of things right. And I think that it's very well engineered. I'm kind of loath to say it does anything wrong. It's just not that deep compared to some other Souls-like games. But I think that first and foremost, if you enjoy the art style, you're gonna fucking love the game. Because it's a great game with, you know, a very distinct anime art style, for better or worse. But I agree that I kind of like the Final Fantasy Tactics style, you know, job system, where you gain JP effectively and unlock skills from classes and you can carry them on to other classes. That's exactly how Tactics works, which is a game that I love for that reason. I think that overall the gameplay was very solid, but the story was actually surprisingly decent. But when I played Neo afterward, I was like, oh yeah, this is like an actual game. This is like an actual, you know, a game. Look at this fucking guy getting his ass kicked.
Stop, please! Someone help me!
Jesus, dude, relax. This is getting punched in the stomach.
Help me!
What's up, Yoga Bream? Oh my. Let me just mind my own business, just what I'm saying, dude. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Alright, where's the stupid guy? What's up, man?
Thank you. I'm gonna find someplace safe to hide from these animals.
Good idea. Oh, I gotta slam this one. I like these ones. Just punch him in his chode, dude. Punch him in the chode. You can take a punch. You for sure can take a punch. Yeah, took a lot there. He's already dead. I gotta get higher, I feel like. I can get up there, huh? How far down do I gotta get there? Might be high enough, maybe. I doubt it. Let's just go up here. Let's do it the fun way. I see a sniper laser? Son of a gun. Look at this Snipey McGee over here. Get him. Bonk. Look at his little flippy test. He would have stopped and he said, harder, daddy. Harder, daddy. And I'm like, ugh. Should have taken the dude, pushed him, then punched the punched guy some more, huh? I wish I could. If I could, I would have, obviously. Okay, so I gotta land on that thing, huh? They didn't give me a nice straight shot at it. Let's not miss like a fucking idiot. You guys know your boy Vencabot. I'm for sure gonna miss. Wow, I stopped slamming at the last minute. Fuck. Gotta have a hella good slam there, dude. Come on and slam. Welcome to the jam. He doesn't, Peter Steves. No, you think he would, right? You think a guy like Batman would carry all kinds of tranquilizers. But, I guess his fists are his tranquilizers. He has bat sleep spray, huh? Not in this game. I wish he did. Fucking Solid Snake has more tranquilizers than Batman. Isn't it funny how... I guess kind of makes sense. I was going to say that, you know, in a game like Batman, with a character like Batman, you think that non-lethal takedowns would be more of a mechanic. That's not enough? That's not enough? What do you want from me, dude? I gotta glide straight across, I guess, right? And not glide down. But yeah, you know, like in Metal Gear Solid, there's a whole mechanic where you have to do non-lethal takedowns for certain playthroughs, right? To get certain bonuses. Which, you know, it's its own challenge, right? It's its own little challenge. But I guess why it doesn't work in Batman is that, you know, you can't kill guys as Batman, right? You just can't do it. That's why it's different that way, I suppose. Here we go. Now we're talking. Okay, I see. There we go. Shockwave it. Ah, behind the back. Nice. Guessing it has to be straight vertical drop exactly. That's what I had to do there. I had to glide straight over it and then go straight down.
I can't believe you saved me.
It's crazy, man. I can't believe I meet Batman, dude. Can I get your autograph, Batman? So I'm going here to the Riddler, a Riddler hostage. I'm gonna go save this dude real quick. In a very Batman-esque fashion. Lots of armed guards. Oh, hey, guys. Anybody else around? Nope.
The Bat's here.
Shoot me, shoot me.
What's wrong with the stupid gun? Batman. He's here.
Batman.
Someone's fighting over here.
Wee. Wee. So much fun. Mostly got the Rona. Yeah, his face still looking kind of fucked up, right? Even though I got the fucking Joker cure, but I think I'm still kind of working through it. So here's where the Riddler spot is. Gotta knock on the wall real quick. If Batman was real, how long do you think it'd take him to be outed? As Bruce Wayne? It would never happen, dude. It would never happen. People are too dumb. Can't believe everybody in the Batman universe figured out who he is. Gives it like a week. Maybe says not that long.
What kept you? Did you get lost? Were you scared? Did I finally get to you?
You shut
Have
the fuck up,
accepted
bro.
that I am the winner here? Have I ground you down? Have I made my point? No.
Oh my god, this dude.
Well, this next room will. That I guarantee.
That's a good idea for a superhero, Peter Steves. A guy who just runs around at night in a costume cleaning windows with Windex. Fucking, I need that, dude. For sure I need that. Can you imagine if someone cleaned my car with Windex? It'd be sick. What if our world had a Batman, huh?
Please,
Yes, Riddler, you're
someone.
the wiener. Okay, we got blades coming.
What's wrong? Scared? Confused? About to die under a rotating mass of steel and sparks? Or is it all three?
Well, I can hack that. Attack it. They really dumbed this mechanic down from the last game. Very unfortunate. It was more fun in the last game. The hacking mechanic.
We turned it off. But for how long?
There's a limited time, huh? I run over there, and then go where after that, do you think? Oh, there's something up there too, huh? I can't get up there though. Tricky Richard Nixon. Elon would be the most unlikable Batman, huh? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Rotate this. I reckon 1 week, then charged with assault and shanked in prison. Riddle, I told you I'm not gay, dude. Cereblet, huh? Cerebdrum. This is fun. Conundrum. Oh, okay, that's actually kind of fun. I didn't know that was like a thing. Usually it's not. I gotta discharge that somehow. But how? I don't know if I can do it from here. I have to go over there and look better. I'll try again. Look, man, I just want to find a woman who will spit in my mouth if I ask nice as Panders. I gotta go to... There's probably sites for that. I wouldn't know they are, of course. How would I know? Okay, so where am I going now? Over there. Ow, I'm already almost dead.
But for how long, Dark Knight?
I can get upside. I'll get up here now. Oh, this is bad. This is safe, I think. God, I hope so. Okay. So that's glass. I think I want to go that way, though. Oh, I can hack that from here. Oh, son of a gun. Conundrum. Oh, shit. I think it didn't work. No, it didn't work. For some reason. I think I got interrupted by this thing going over my head. But it still has that one turned on, though. Oh, shit! He didn't auto-duck that time. Usually he ducks automatically.
Riddle me this.
Riddle me this.
What
What's up,
lies
Katie?
on the ground is full of holes and gives off a slight burning smell.
I don't know. What is it? Don't leave me in suspense. Okay, try again. Yeah.
Please, someone!
Please, Batman! Help! Help the Batman, help! If I was gonna make my own Batman spin-off, there would be no bat signal. Instead, there'd be a big horn. What just happened? They ran out of time? That's what happened last time, too. Like, as soon as they hit the fucking...
What do you call someone who prevented a guard from turning into minced meat? Answer. Not you, Batman.
Burn, dude. Fucking burn. That happened to me last time, too. As soon as I hit the fucking target, it seemed like I got zapped. I read an article about how the economy has been specifically unfair to millennials, people who are in their mid to late 20s to early 30s, huh? Well, how do you mean, Katie? You want to talk about it? How do you mean? What's up, Brian? Help me, dog! Batman! I was saying, guys, I would not have a... There'd be no bat signal in my Batman universe until there'd be a big horn. It'd be like, Batman, help! You can hear it all over the city. Batman, help!
What is it? Unsure what to do next? We've turned it off. But for how long?
Someone!
Oh, stand here. Maybe? Yes, okay. I'm a dummy.
It's off.
Batman, help!
Oh, Dark Knight.
Okay, so now what? I can hookshot over there. Oh. Whee. Okay, but now what? Oh, that, there's one over there? Okay. Whee!
Please, someone!
Batman, help! Batman, help!
As you look upon my work, your primitive brain must be struggling to comprehend how I have managed all this.
How'd you pull it off, Todd?
It was easy.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the engineering aspect. Like, how? Do you have, like, Riddler... I guess you have a few Riddler thugs, right? Batman! Batman! Help! Right trigger or right bumper? Try this other one. Oh. Okay, does that help me at all? You guys can rope batarang through now? Let's see here. And the author feared that the result of this unfairness is driving that generation towards socialism, huh? But I have terrible news for that author, huh? We're way past socialism, yeah. I'd say our generation is definitely not too concerned about being socialists. That was, I think, Generation X was more concerned about that. Or a little more pissed off. The number of changes over the past X years are likely to result in millennials being the first generation not richer on average than their parent generation. Really? Interesting. Most left-leaning millennials I know now are full-blown communists or Maoists who want to dismantle capitalism. Some people are dumb yelling at expecting someone to come in is very low. I think I misunderstand that. Which is annoying because honestly the system we've got wouldn't be so bad if we tried a little harder to focus on the human element, huh?
I cannot begin to fathom the level at which your
Hey, looks like a Hello Kitty meat grinder, dude.
Allow me to give you some help. Give up and die.
Hello Kitty meat grinder. Shout out to fucking Hello Kitty World. So what did I just activate by standing on this? Nothing, I guess. You want me to do like that? I think it wants me to do the double hook shot.
Help me!
Batman, hip! But where am I going? Oh, right through there. Okay, I see.
What are you doing?
We're getting out of here, bud. Awesome.
You're safe now.
How the hell did you do that?
Tell me the numbers.
1.
I like this guy, dude. Right to the
5,
point.
7, 8, 0.
You'll be safe here for now. If you get the chance, head back to the church.
Yay. How many more of these are there, do you think? 115780. Okay, so that would be this way. And up here. Oops, down here. It's very broad. I like that. What's up, Wars? Long time no see, homeboy. What? There's multiple layers to this shit, huh? No signal. Oh, I fucked it up. 780 115. No signal. I'm sorry, I got it the other way around. I'm a doofus. Whoever in the chat's like, what are you doing, Vencabot? I got it backwards. There we go. Thank you, John. Yeah, the other way.
Too soon, Dark Knight. The missing ingredient to finding hostages is secrets. And
Is that
you
true?
don't have enough.
Does the FBI know that?
How did you do it? Did you cheat? Of course you did. How could I expect anything more from someone like you?
Dude, I do what I want, all right? They might if they weren't potentially enriching themselves through their corruption via campaign funding, lobbyists, and corporate positions once they have to leave the public sector, perhaps. To be fair, is a speech ever worth that much, says Panders. Those are less about the speech and more about the networking, says Coolan. Batman should just troll the hostage by having a break in the middle of saving the hostage. Yeah, just sit there and have some fucking Mickey
Riddler
D's.
kept me locked
That's what I
up
would do.
somewhere before he brought me here.
But in my defense, you can't
I
fucking
could
solve a
hear
riddle
the
on an empty
others.
stomach.
But I don't know where it was.
Thanks, man, for nothing. Humanity's not profitable. Yeah. I think that's why it's... I guess my concern, right, is that with the system the way it is now, maybe it's... Even though it would only take a little bit of humanity to kind of fix it, I think that little bit of humanity is, you know, not really you know, like compatible with the system, I guess, right? That's kind of the problem. And so perhaps the whole, I mean, rather, if you could fix it with a little bit of humanity, perhaps, yes. But I can see why people feel like the only way to get that humanity is to totally dismantle the system, right? Because it's just, I feel like maybe it was not really, it's not really congruent with what we've got right now. Lincoln's your favorite president by a mile, huh? Abraham Lincoln. You're one of those guys that has those president action figures and stuff. I think people, I have friends that have those. Online friends that have those. I have no idea. I'm not a big history buff. To me, there is no favorite president. To me, they're all just a bunch of old guys from history that I could give one less fuck about than I currently do, at most. What's all this? Subway maintenance. Sure, there's a lot of trophies over there. I can't tag them for some reason. The Lincoln Logs are godlike for sure. I could just read the transcript or whatever, says Panders. I would rather spend that money on actual things, not to disparage the speech, but disparaging the notion of paying to hear someone say something like that, huh? Well, I think that, you know, usually you're paying to try to, you know, support their campaign, right? Give them more money to market with. What the hell is that over there? Why does he have no bones? He's got a few bones, I guess. Okay, let's go break them.
Gotta find some way to get... Look out, it's Batman!
Oh, he's fucking ready, dude. Thought I had him by surprise. Interrogate him! Oh my god, so rough.
Tell me everything you know about Riddler.
Riddler? Yeah,
Riddler!
no problem.
We got a green hat! That's all I know! That's all I know, Batman! He likes question marks a lot, like a whole lot. We can use the ashes as reminders of what not to do, says Katie. They're paying them as leverage. There's a lot of studies which show experiences have a much greater effect on overall happiness than things do. Yeah, I would say that's fair to say. I don't think you need a study to tell me that. We all know how much emotion is lost when all you have is text. Yeah, that's also true. You could argue that the millennials are just people following their dreams. Those dreams are just low-paid jobs. I'm trying to understand Peter Steves. Like not experiencing crippling poverty most of your life due to a sociopathic generation of entitled idiots who refuse to not let go of their positions of power. I think that's true of probably any generation, right? It's just, I think that that's why we see, you know, the elderly, the oldest people in positions of power so much. Because they don't want to let it go. Right? Until they literally have to because of, you know, physical reasons. It seems as though, you know, historically speaking, it's always the oldest that are, you know, in control, right?
Of course he is. Nah, I reckon Freeze got him. He's stuck in a block of ice about now. Really? Yeah, Huh? The bat's here.
Boy, how'd you hear that? What if the government paid for political campaigns with an upper limit on expenditure, and when you donate to the government into a specific fund, I mean, not into a certain fund? For campaigns with mentions of who that money is meant for. So to increase the idea of who's popular and also to cut some of the bribery. It just stands to reason that we live in a... I mean, people spend their money to, you know, to market. They're just marketing themselves. I don't know. Let's see here. I want to go to this spot. These Arkham thugs, they head everything, huh? Though they hear everything. Yeah, they got pretty sensitive ear bongers. I respect that. My father is hard of hearing. So these guys should definitely value what they've got. Alright, so what do we got here? Oh, shit. Oh, I gotta see which one it is. I got you. You gotta keep track.
Visual on target. I repeat,
That one.
we have visual on Batman.
Wrong. Which one is it? There it is. Okay, watch it, guys. Watch it. Alright, okay, which one is it? I lost track of it. If any of them actually gave a fuck, they'd vote, says Coolahan. Their parents, referred to as the greatest generation, built a country of prosperity that they squandered and blamed everybody else. It's not a perfect idea for sure, and I know there's a bunch of holes in it, but blech. Didn't actually lose. I was trying to get you guys to participate. I actually knew where it was. I want an alternate universe where the Riddler is a cultist of Cthulhu. That would be dope. There probably is one, dude. There's probably these little alternate comic book universes. Hard to vote when you're too busy working outlandish hours and or multiple jobs, dealing with unresolved health issues, and doing anything you can to survive. I think that a lot of people don't vote because they feel helpless. I didn't vote for many years, and it wasn't because I was too busy. It's because I felt like, you know, there was not a whole lot of point to it. Not to mention the active voter suppression from both parties. I've been reading more and more about that, and I do believe that. I do believe that voting is being suppressed, and it makes it harder to vote. I think that's probably going to dissuade a lot of people from voting. I think that most that don't vote are like me, right? They're people that consider themselves to be politically apathetic. I have been that way for years, and only recently have sort of reversed my feeling on that, if only because we're living in a time that's so fucking scary now, I feel like. That I think that it's getting dire enough that everybody has to vote, even if, you know, it's a system that is imperfect and might not represent people the way that it should. My dad doesn't vote because he gave 0 fucks, as Peter Steves. Yeah, I'm at the point now where I actually kind of have to give a somewhat of a fuck, unfortunately. There was a time where I gave no fucks. But now I have to give somewhat of a fuck, because it's getting pretty terrifying out there. There's already an existing fund with millions of dollars, which is exclusively for funding campaigns. Anyone running beyond a certain checkpoint can use it to run, says Kit Cool. I didn't know that. We have such shit choices and it's so hard to stay informed, says Katie. Yeah, I think that it's probably not that hard. I don't know, it's not fair to say. I think that, you know, people don't research the candidates because they really don't care that much. But I think the reason they don't care that much is because, you know, it seems as though individual votes don't actually matter that much.
Boys, if you do, I may have to drop you too.
Where's this Riddler trophy at? In here somewhere. Oh, is it in here? Oh, I gotta get across that. No. Oh, there it is. It's kind of a weird little spot here. Okay. It's something you donate to when you pay taxes, assuming you opt in. I think it asks for like $1. No candidate has used it in years, so it's just flush with cash. You've seen 2 elections in a row get rigged against your candidate. I think that what we need, and maybe there's no way to do this, maybe it's just not possible, but what would be nice would be a system where when you're voting for a candidate, you are voting for that candidate, and you don't have to worry about voting against another candidate. You know what I mean? It seems as though the reason why we have this bipartisan system is so that you can vote against somebody. Not for somebody, but against somebody. And that's maddening. I'm not sure how you'd engineer it, but it seems that that's what you have to do. What is this? All the actual news stories on Fox, CNN, etc. are sourced from the Associated Press or Reuters, says Coolahan. I missed something in the chat about the news. Just go to the source from now on. They're exceptional quality. You would have hoped they'd learn to listen with Hillary on the left, says Panders. Well, listen, they're gonna learn, dude. Can I drop down here? Where am I going? Over that way. I want to go up on top.
Do you want me to get a Bromwich down there for a motivational speech?
Do you want me?
Hammering the point home.
Oh shit.
He's back!
Oh no, you can see me through there? That's crazy. Whee. He can see through the fence? I could see him, nobody could see me. I think they did, huh? They went with someone who appeals to older, left-leaning voters. It's about creating a cult of personality around whomever will serve their corporate overlords best. My dad hates Trump's Coolahan, but he really didn't like the idea of Bernie. What am I looking for? I guess I have to be on that side of the wall.
You see him?
See who? Batman? Okay. Recapture. Black Mask. They got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Vote Vox Super Armani. Maybe I should remember President, guys. He's black! Batman! Are you sure about that? I've seen Batman before. I don't think he's black. I swear. He was here and he was gone like that, but I think he was black.
He's making you idiots look like fools. That's my job.
Okay, now I gotta send a remote control battery under there? Or... No, I gotta send a... I use my little floaty majig, I think. The VBN MW voters told us they would have voted for an old bucket of piss over Trump, huh? Oops, wrong power. It's whether or not he appealed to a new source of voters. Those votes didn't didn't happen in the real world. That's why they don't do the primaries. The toxic van. Create for President AOC. Oh, can I use my this? Well, how am I gonna get over there? Wish this fucking depth of field would work. I gotta land on that thing somehow. Well, can I hit an angle? Aha, I can hit an angle on it. Oh, son of a gun. Oh, it's not gonna help me though. I mean, not sure this is what I'm supposed to do, but I just did it. Okay, that works. I'm not sure that's what you're supposed to do there, but it worked. They're the largest voting bloc every election, huh? The center. And their candidate, nobody. The Batman was dark. He's dark and black. Hold your fire. This man isn't black. Hold your fire. This man isn't black. Yeah, classic quote. You gotta imagine when they recorded that line for Dragon Ball Super, they were like, I don't know. So I have all the power-ups now, right? Like every single power-up. Except for one I have to unlock, looks like. Alright, cool.
I'll find you. Can you hear me? I'll find you.
Dude. You sound like fucking Nolan North or some shit. Oh, look at that. That's what I was supposed to do in the first place. Hook shot to the buoy, after all. Alright, cool. Yu-Gi-Oh! 4Kids is hilarious, but not too serious as the Japanese version, huh? I like my dubs to be accurate whenever possible, even if they're kind of funny otherwise. There's a rambling pedophile racist to combat the other one, but this one is blue MAGA, so hey, centrists will love him.
Batman spotted.
Do you want me to get a Bromwich down there for a motivational speech?
I'm really terrified
Way of hammering the point home.
in general. I'm just terrified in general. I can agree with most people in the center don't vote, but they seem to when there's an actively unlikable candidate, and they vote the other side. That's kind of what I'm saying. I mentioned that earlier. But as always, what's always the case is that both candidates are incredibly unlikable. In this case, actually terrifying. Oh, I have to put some gel on this. I mentioned, I've considered this lately. I'm not sure what the solution would be or if it's possible. But it would seem to me like what you would want would be some kind of system where... how do I get in there? Some kind of system where you can vote for who you want and not have to vote for who you don't want. You know what I mean? It sounds obvious, but it doesn't really work that way, I guess, in reality. Seems as though like the biggest part of voting for a lot of people is voting against who you don't want to be in office, which ends up being a very unfortunate situation to be in. How do we get inside there? One part of one of the Yu-Gi-Oh movies, Joey says, as everyone is fine running for their lives from a monster. Fleeing, maybe. Effing running, like fucking running. There goes the neighborhood. Shut the fuck up, Joey, and take the scene seriously. There goes the neighborhood. I know there was a Yu-Gi-Oh movie. Kind of stands to reason, I suppose. Okay. How do I get in there? There's treasure in there. Deep inside of there. Deep inside of you. Ooh. Deep inside of you. Maybe I get in from the top? Up there, maybe? That's a ranked choice, huh? How long did it take Riddler to set all this up? Probably like 20 minutes. Seems pretty efficient. He must have had his thugs doing it for a while, you would think. Probably a pretty fun job to be a Riddler thug, right? Gives you like a fucking armful of green glowing trophies to hide around. Oh, hey. There we go. Easy game. So many Riddler trophies, ooh. Any guys around here? People in their states vote in a candidate. Then states are grouped together with 4 to 5 candidates that are then voted on by their respective states. Then the ones left for that are voted on for presidency, huh? That kind of makes sense to me. Oh. This is a solved problem. You just rack and stack all candidates, knock off the bottom ones, and redistribute their votes. Yeah, I'm not intellectual enough to be able to comprehend that. But I think it makes sense to me. It sounds reasonable. That way the winner is the most acceptable to most of the people, huh?
Go on, run! Hide!
What are you talking about, bro? I ain't running. I'm fucking Batman.
Batman!
Wait, I'm Superman. Oh, man. Oh, hi, this guy's stuck over here. Ouch, I got him. Ow. Wrong button. Whee. Whoa, shit. Campaign funding and spending limits, huh? Modest limits, is Katie. Applicable to every candidate, for every office. No more than 100,000 per election cycle. You have to win people over with rhetoric and ideas instead of ads. Yeah, but how do you know their rhetoric if you don't have the ads? You have to look it up, right? You have to look up yourself, I guess. Which would mean you vote for whoever's most attractive, or its coolest name. If your candidate's knocked out and you don't vote for anybody else, your vote is lost. People have to research them, says Katie. Crazy idea, I know. They have to actually know who they're voting for. But I think that that's unrealistic. Let's see here. Unfortunately. Okay, well, here I am. Now what? Why is this here? Oh, is that a breakable wall? No. Unreal is the current system, 100%, huh? But if it becomes the norm, because it is required. Maybe you're right. I always told the idea that you have to take a test on politics to vote, and anyone can take and pass, and it lasts for years and years. But it does clean up the voting pool a bit. Yeah, but that's just going to cause more problems, Panders. The problem that causes is that you know that these tests would immediately be configured to make it impossible for people to vote against whoever's candidate the vote creators want, you know, the test creators want. That's really the big problem with that. They'd be used as a way to suppress votes. 100% they would. You have to let everybody vote for sure. Educational tests are difficult. It oppresses the least educated portion of your population, says Coolan. Nobody wants to take the test, says Peter Steves. They'd be racist, says Dane. Voting is suppressed to be representative. Supposed to be representative, yeah. Where is this trophy at? Is it inside this thing? I think it is. Oh, is it in here? Oh, there's guys over there, though. Okay. There's lots of guys around here. I'm surprised I haven't got seen yet, to be honest. There's a Riddler thug. Disarmed. Disarmed. Let's take that boy out silently over here. Turn around, Brim. Doesn't have a whole lot of like vertical eyesight. I know I say turn around, but don't turn around. I could jump on his head. Let's not do that. Okay. So there's a Riddler thug. I really want to take him out. But I want to save him for last. It's going to be kind of tough. There's a lot of guys down there. I should have disarmed his gun, to be honest. He says just light everything on fire. That's kind of what we're doing right now. For lack of a better solution.
Oh, God. Everyone, get your asses over here now!
Oh, they're coming.
Wake up. Do you hear me? Wake up!
I might just put a smoke bomb in the middle of them. And go buck wild. No, because the fucking other guy's there. The fucking Riddler thug. If he wasn't there, I would have gone buck wild with the smoke bomb.
We need to keep looking or we're all dead. Show yourself, chicken!
Okay, so where are they all going? They're splitting up. Oh, fuck. Look at this dude. I like it. Come up here, dude. Come on up.
This way! He went this way! Back.
What?
Over here!
Well, that wasn't especially clean, but we did it.
Not you too? What happened? Just wake up, come on! How does he keep doing this? What's going on?
Rate them for most desirable down to least desirable is cool. Yeah.
What's wrong?
Fire NATO 2020. I would vote Fire NATO. What the fuck? Oh, he realized his gun wasn't working. Son of a bitch. Oh, because he had to fire at me earlier. Wow, that's pretty sneaky. Excuse me, sir. Armpit smell. Now we need this last guy here and interrogate him. I'm gonna find that fucking Riddler trophy I wanted. Get him. We don't really know how bad a president is until after we vote and put them in power. That's true in many cases.
Of course you will.
And in some cases, though, especially when we're having situations like this where we're having like a re-election campaign, it's definitely a whole thing. But you're right. Just look at their campaign contributors. They make the policy. I think you're right about that too, Katie. What's up, Alan Nader Yas? So much damage can be done in 4 years, though, says Alan Nander. Yeah, you're right about that. And then Katie definitely makes a pretty good point as well. Look where the money's coming from. Okay, so I want to throw a smoke bomb at you guys. So they're kind of split up there. These are the last 2 guys left. Take him down.
It's the freaking man!
It's Batman, man. What the fuck? Oops, wrong direction. It's Batman, man. What's up, Allanander? Like, would Trump really be as bad knowing if the other candidates would be worser? We never know until we put everyone in power one by one and judge that. Like, would Trump really be as bad knowing if the other candidates would be worser? Maybe. I wish we can get a candidate who got backed by all these big companies and they vote him in, then all of a sudden he pulls and says, fuck you guys, and fixes all the problems. You guys are making me want to cry on stream. Okay. So now push it real good. Oh wow, I didn't even need the other one. Sick. That guy's JFK, huh? They killed the fuck out of him. No one wants to get assassinated. Batman for president? I wouldn't vote for this guy. Oh, he's a real nutcase. Talk about not knowing what a guy would do until they were in power. Look at Batman. You can just tell him his personality, he'd be a fucking terrible president. Oh, that fucking trophy's still over there. I haven't got that yet, huh? Let's go find it. We need Geico Gecko for president since Peter Steves, huh? Yeah, but he has to be American-born, though. That's the problem. We need Fire NATO. Where is this fucking Riddler trophy, man? They say it's right here. And yet it is not right here at all. Not even a little bit right here. Is it inside there? Inside the pipe? I don't understand. Why is this... Oh, it is right there inside the pipe. Wow. Wow. Amazing. I think Obama was American-born, wasn't he? I saw a meme that said Skynet was supposed to go live and rebel in August 2020, according to the movies, huh? That's your best shot for Fire NATO. I don't want an insurance agent for president, Peter, says Allanander. I don't know, dude. I'd take it, honestly. At this point, I would take it. At least he's not human. Save 50% or more on car insurance, Peter Steves, by voting for the Geico Gecko. Obama was American-born. They had his birth certificate and everything. He couldn't have run otherwise. There was a smear campaign that said he wasn't, which is impossible because he couldn't have been put into office. Yeah, but I think those guys that said that was like a conspiracy, right? That's the whole idea behind it. It's kind of hard to argue that if it wasn't true, he couldn't have gotten into office. That's kind of the idea, right? It's the whole point of that sect, is that there's some kind of big conspiracy. Yeah, but about that thing that my friend from high school posted on Twitter? What about that, Panders? He's a pretty smart guy. One of the smarter guys in the class. I mean, he didn't get good grades necessarily, but he always was a straight shooter. Oh. So I can't touch the ground there. That's all right. It's a deliberate denial for racists, says Allanander. True. Fact. Wee. Okay. Not that hard. What else we got? Ooh, more riddles to solve? A lot of riddles to solve. Oh, wow. Oh, yes, I got a new riddle. I interrogated a guy, huh? What the hell is Scriblio, Erman? I'd never heard of it before in my life. I saw it as a category on Twitch. It's pretty popular. No clue what it is. I guess I'm too old. The reason it was able to be a controversy was because Obama was adopted into a white home when he was young, so they tried to say he was foreign-born. Yeah, it's just some bullshit. It's a game about drawing and guessing, kind of like Pictionary, but you don't got to pay Hasbro for it. What we got here? Anything good? Yes. Okay, let me walk under there. Because that's what you want. I can do that. No problem. So I gotta hit all 3 of these, huh? Just gotta probably just zip line. Oops, wrong button. Yeah. Easy. Yeah, public Pictionary, but it's online Pictionary. You can play public or make a private room with no need of making an account, says Armando. It's fun. It does sound like fun. I used to play a game without my ex. What was that game called? We used to play, you guys know what it was called, right? You guys all played it. It was on mobile. It was pretty popular for a while. Something like that. I don't know. I forget what it was called. It was pretty popular at the time. A few years ago. Hide the Sausages Neon. No, not that game. Not that game, dude. Different one. A game that involves, like, drawing and stuff. Drawful? Not that one either. Raid Shadow Legends. This is before Raid Shadow Legends. This is about, what, like, about 10 years ago now? Wow, time flies. What was that game we all played on mobile? That was like you drew stuff. Look at that fucking sound. That was a weird sounding wind right there. What is with this spot here? What's these? I can't mark them for some reason because they're underground, perhaps. Venka, can we have Cards Against Humanity with chat stream? I never played Cards Against Humanity in my life. I'm not really a card game player outside of Windows 3.1 Solitaire. Sounds like maybe Alan Nander's a fan. I'll play Solitaire in Windows 3.1. Draw something. Yes, Cool Hand. Yes, draw something. That's what it was called. Yeah, exactly, Cool Hand. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Played it on our phones back in the day. When we couldn't be together, we were playing it. Very cute. Because that game was fun as fuck. I assume that's what Scribblio is, right? It's kind of what it sounds like. Oh, it's right here, I think. But where right here? At ground level? Could it be inside of here? Is this like a place that has like an interior? I think it is, or maybe it's not. Huh? Yeah, sure it is. It's probably in here. Cards Against Humanity is when you make up the most terrible situation. Do you know Apples to Apples? I don't know any game that is not a video game. Don't Starve, Peter Steves, Terraria, or Death. Cool Hand votes for Terraria streams. Maybe it isn't here, huh? Terraria's great as Neon. You want to play Terraria together? How many can you have in one game? More than 4? What do you want from me, man? How many scans of stuff? Use? What am I using? Oh. I'm down for Minecraft server one day with chat. Peter Steves, we played Minecraft on the channel for a very long time. Subject too small. What subject? Psionis Industries? Oh, I guess so. Alright, cool. But where is this trophy? Maybe 8? Definitely 4 at least is Cool Hand. Mod Stardew Valley, and let's have everyone from chat be in a server. We had a lot of fun playing Minecraft back in the day. I'm not sure I would do it again, though. If only because... viewership is very low for multiplayer events we run on stream. In general, when we're doing multiplayer, we have very low viewership. We'll have some guys participating, which is great. At best, we'll have some guys play, which is what it's really all about. At worst, nobody will play and nobody will watch. But it seems as though people aren't that interested in watching multiplayer stuff. Like, cooperative anyway. Think of it like ad-libs. Not sure what ad-libs is. But you have cards with terms and people take turns judging the best person's card each round, huh? Oh, ad-libs, you know, like those fucking little books you used to buy when you were a little kid? I'm facing it right now. It's gotta be underneath, right? What if I were to throw a freeze grenade? Could be up there, perhaps? It would appear to be like right on this bridge. Maybe up in there? Or is it even further away? Or it's not even in here at all. Oh, and what's all that? There's an alternate route around the outside? Well, that's curious. Oh, fuck. Couldn't jump to it yet, huh? Oh, he doesn't want to jump off that platform there. Alright, Batman, do that way. See if I give up. There we go. Oh. Well. Is that the one? That's the one! Okay, that's not where it said it was going to be, but alright, I'll take it. Yeah, those books where you fill in the blanks. Yeah, your cards are what you can fill the blanks in with. So you get a bunch of cards and you gotta make a sentence out of them, some shit like that? Hey, I made it back, though. Judge has a phrase, everybody loves blank blank. Players have a filler, baby back ribs, huh? So they gotta play their cards, they gotta know when to play them, perhaps? We get a topic and people put down cards they think is funny for that category, and you judge the put down the topic card votes for the best card. Okay. That's not something I'm not sure I'd really be into it, but I think a lot of guys enjoy it, right? Maybe I misunderstand it. Maybe I enjoy it more than I think. Look at this fucking spider web, man. Holy shit. That spider goes horde. Apples to Apples was just a kid's version with green apples being topics and category card and red being what to put down. So what's the difference? Just the subject matter? Are they the same game? Has filthy cards, huh? Otherwise, they're pretty similar. It's a rat-eating spider. He had a fucking beautiful web, dude. Shout out to fucking Charlotte's Web. Okay, lots of riddles to collect here, but we have trophies. I'm not sure what these trophies are all about down here. Is it underground, perhaps, in the subway? I feel like it might be, Subway, yeah, okay, I know what those are now. Okay, that's fine. Yes, I do know what they are. Okay, cool. Let's skip those for now. Keep collecting these loose trophies here. Now it's a Spider-Man, Batman crossover. That'd be sick. You guys ever watch Batman, Spider-Man? If not, go watch that. Stop watching the stream, guys. I love having you guys here, but let's not watch the stream anymore. Let's go watch Batman, Spider-Man instead. Because that series is godlike. It's on YouTube, I think. B-A-M-A-N, Batman, Spider-Man. P-I-D-E-R-M-A-N, Batman, Spider-Man. Let's play Jumanji one day, says Peter Steves. Have you guys seen the new Jumanji movie? I heard it wasn't that bad. But it couldn't be as good as the old one, though. That's why I'm not really that excited about it. There's a trophy somewhere around here, huh? Whereabouts? Down there. One of these disarming ones. These are always fun. Problem is you only have one shot. Then you gotta wait to do it again. So I guess what would make sense would be to just go in, right? Just literally just go in. Explore this way. Oh wow, I never disarm any of them, man. Okay. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Summon hell. I haven't seen the new one, didn't really plan to. I heard it's actually pretty decent. But the thing is, it kind of, you know, I wanted that fantasy, I wanted the fantasy aspect. Instead they kind of have like a sci-fi aspect. You know, it's kind of meant to appeal to gamers, right? Which is fine. But I find it less interesting than the idea of, you know, the board game and the time travel. Mario Sunshine, no, I haven't Panthers, no, not at all. Was there a cartoon, Peter Steve? The Jumanji cartoon? It kind of rings a bell slightly now that you mention it. It kind of does ring a bell. There's a lot of Catwoman trophies. Wee. Inside there, huh? Aha. Freeze grenades. Oh, mine disarmed too? Holy shit. Okay. Freeze grenades. It's kind of creepy how they explode. I wish I would just disarmed them.
Batman and Freeze were kicking the crap out of each other, and I didn't get to
Easy game. More concept art, huh? My favorite. The new Jumanji is where they go into a video game. Exactly, knowledge, yeah. I haven't seen it. I heard it's pretty good, though. Isn't there like a sequel now, too, with like 2 of them? I saw the Disney rip-off Jumanji movie where the dude is in space and the kids play a game. We get teleported to space with their sister. Isn't it like a spiritual sequel, though? I think it's not really a rip-off, right? Isn't it like the same franchise? It's called Zathura, right? Zathura or something like that. I believe it's the same franchise. Jumanji and Zathura are in the same series. Imagine Batman running around with a mask on. Superheroes don't want to catch corona either. Yeah, he has everything covered up except for his face, you know what I mean? He needs to cover up his mouth and his nose. Zarathustra, says Katie.
Zarathustra.
Okay, so we've got all the trophies in this area now. Let's go get these remaining riddles, and we'll have totally cleaned out the Joker's area, at least as far as I know right now. But there sure are a lot of these trophies around here. Apparently it was pretty weird, his knowledge, huh? I don't think I ever saw Zathura. But I do believe it's the same series as Jumanji, right? It's not a rip-off. I think it's actually like a sequel. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Somewhere there's one big ass vault.
Somewhere out there.
Strangers taken from us. Man, I wish I knew where it was.
Ow! Boy, why you gotta shoot people? It's not a great look. Oh, fuck! Oh, man. Look at this dude!
Craziest idea ever.
Boy, if you don't fucking act right. Jesus.
What was that?
Oh, it was made by or written by the same people. One of those is Neon. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Yeah, it's like a Jumanji spin-off, right? So there's a riddle down there. Let's kill these guys first. Yo, Neon. Yo, Neon. Watch this.
What the hell? You were right. It is the bat.
Oh, man. Oh, I fucking hit the fucking counter button. Where's the fairness? In the cartoon, the kids play Jumanji and get a riddle. They go into Jumanji, which is a survival world, with anything ready to kill them. The person that saves the kids in Jumanji was an old player, and there's a hunter villain, a robot creator villain, and a dealer that sells random junk that helps the kids, but with a penalty or negative he never says, huh? Sounds like fun. Sounds like it's based pretty closely on the movie. And the boy always gets turned into an animal after he cheats or lies to the game. So they have to finish the puzzle to get back, and the boy turns back human, huh? There's even a villain in the cartoon. Yeah, I think the hunter was the villain in the movie, right? Alright, so I'm going over here, right? Looking for a Riddler trophy. I'm not sure there's an interior there, though. Looks like there might be, but I don't think there is. It's probably just down here. It's probably right around here, huh? Yes, no? No. Oh, it's probably around here, right? Sure it is. Gotta jump over there. You hear that fucking laughing dolphin again? Kinda creepy. It's inside there? I thought I already had that. Oh, there is an interior there. Oh, but it's a riddle. So yeah, so I have to be inside there and probably take a picture of Nora Freeze or some shit. Freeze. Oh, I'm too soon. Just barely survived that. One episode, their aunt gets put into the Jumanji and goes apeshit, and we see her beat up other ladies as a way to save Alan, the old player, from marrying a girl that is in a society that kills their husbands. That sounds like a crazy-ass episode, man. What channel was it on? Maybe I should watch this show. That sounds pretty fucking involved. Can you find this cool couple? I take a picture of Nora Freeze after all. But how do I get in there? Aha, I see. It's on Hulu now, huh? Jumanji.
I will fix you, Nora. I cannot live another day knowing this is your fate.
And I will try. Guys, don't try to fix your partners. Alright, just love them for who they are. If you can't love her for being frozen, then you can't love her, dude. It's not your place to try and come into her life and try and fix her.
I told you I would find her.
Thank you, Batman. I am sorry I doubted you.
Just fix her and quit this life. You're better than this.
Thank you, Neon. Love him or leave him. Guys, I feel like Mr. Freeze should be helping me out here, saving the world. Look at his cool armor. It's not pretty crazy, right? Where is this show? This Jumanji show. Trying to fix a disease, right? Don't know how a part of her that is. Dude. Who of us isn't diseased? Wished family keeps talking trash, huh? Which family keeps talking trash, huh? Let's cheat! Right over here. I gotta kind of help you solve the riddles by putting them on your map, huh? Mr. Freeze. Victor Freeze. So why here? Ah, Falcone shipping. Okay, nice. She goes apeshit, and the whole plot was the kids went to Jumanji because they didn't want to go to a wedding. So after the whole experience, they made the aunt Adrenaline's survival ape kill mode. She comes back, gets confused, then tells the kids, fuck it, we're not going to the wedding of my friends, we're going to the amusement park. Huh? It's kind of sad. Weddings are a lot of fun. The character creator for Duckman made the Jumanji characters designs. Oh, yeah, and it's coming back to me now. I do remember that, come to think of it. Yeah, that same kind of art style. That's what I'm saying, panders. Go to your friends' weddings, guys. At least in my experience, it's a hoot and a half. As long as they're like close friends, right? If they're not close friends, then it's whatever. I wouldn't fuck with it. Well, how do I get underneath there? I need to drop a... Oh, yeah, probably over here, right? Mr. Freeze is so cool. He is quite cool, though, honestly. There's a big game where you can play as him instead. I'm glad you can freeze guys in this game as Batman. So that's pretty far away up there. I mean, like real far away. I'm not the one who's so far away. Go, Batman! Qui-Gon leap! Oh, I got it. They beat the game and Alan gets saved. Alan tries to find ways to escape, and every time he leaves Jumanji, he gets stuck. Something that gets him back in, huh? Yeah, it sounds pretty typical for an episodic type show. All the chicks at weddings want to be the next one. Good place to find a girl if you're looking for it, huh? I've been thinking lately, guys. Where do you meet women at? If not work. I was thinking recently about how I've dated coworkers before. And it's not a good idea. People always tell you that, right? Don't date from work. But the problem is people don't know where to go to get dates otherwise. I think if you're religious, church's probably a pretty good place. Stands to reason. Aside from that, I don't know. The internet's Peter Steve's. I've met women through the internet before, and it's been pretty positive overall, I would say. I mean, as much as anything, right? I meet a lot of crazies as well, but that's just life. That's true of any way of meeting anybody. Wow, look at that. We've really killed a lot of these trophies, man. Sick, sick, dope, sick, amazing, awesome. Keep it moving. What time is it now, guys? It's already 10 o'clock. Sick, I have plenty of time. I met my wife at a house party that I threw, says Neon. All right, that's really great, Neon. That's super, super great. That makes me smile just to even hear it. You gotta be sociable, in other words, in some capacity, one way or another, right? You gotta go out and do something, and you gotta definitely have confidence, right? You can't, you gotta go somewhere and do something and then introduce yourself. That's gotta be the trick, right? That's gotta be the trick. That was cool. Work is almost always the only place most people have to find anybody unless they have some really cool friends that would set them up with friends they'd know on a date. I think that's true. That's why I was meditating on it, right? I think that we have to get out of this psychology. I think if you want to meet up somebody, like meet a romantic partner, you have to go out and do things socially But I think that, you know, we are sort of, as a culture, either overtly, like, personally against, or you could probably make the argument, as I'm sure my friend Katie Alpha would make the argument, that because of the way that we, our work week is configured, it's kind of hard to get out of work and then have the energy to do anything afterward. I'm sure that's part of it. Maybe not a big part of it. But I do also think that part of it is just that, you know, we're sort of fixated on being home. I'm gonna sneeze, guys, while I fight. Sorry, guys. Oh, we got a fucking knife? Holy shit. Let's drop my combo like a dumbass. Ow. Jeez, right in the nards. Sick! Why is this game so sick? Ow. Hobbies work sometimes, but it's not really something that works well depending on the hobby. Yeah. I think that you have to, again, you have to kind of go out. You have to go out and do stuff. Even if it's not your hobby, you have to, you know, come up with a hobby, something social. It's probably healthy anyway. The kids don't want to go to a wedding because they are kids and don't know the wedding people and don't want to dress up. Oh, yeah, of course. If you're a kid, don't go. But I'm saying for their mom to not go, it's kind of whack. Or their aunt or whatever.
Man should have left the mayor to rot in here.
That's what I'm saying, Panders. Yeah, why did the aunt just go? Oh, hi. Nice dodge.
This one. Over here, I got him. He's over here.
Blizzard Revenge, doing pretty well, man. Doing pretty good. Just collecting all kinds of trophies today, man. We have all the gadgets finally. Doing a pretty boring stream, just running around collecting all the trophies. I love it. I love the boring streams, dude. Yeah, I think I have all the gadgets now. I need to get all the trophies. I'm just kind of going through and collecting them all. Wrong button. Easy game. Like, biking is probably a good one to find someone interesting. LARPing, I'm not likely to find them. That's not true, Panders. I have friends of all sexes that LARP. I'll tell you what, they're all desperate, too. They're all desperate. It'd be a great place to meet a SO. Sitting on some spare Steam keys for Age of Wonders 3 Victoria Collection, that's what I named my ex, and Talisman Digital Edition with Frost March expansion. Guys, never say the name Victoria in my chat, dude. Ever. For any reason. Yes, please do, Katie. Please post your face masks. Please post one of you wearing them as well. None of this fucking cop-out shit. Here it is on my fucking bed. Put that shit down and take a fucking selfie. Then I'll look at it.
More freaking snow.
What is that? There's this gun lying there? What the fuck is that? That's a gun, I guess. Can I sell the spare keys? I don't know. Can you? That's then you can do. If not, maybe. If so, maybe that's what Three Friends should do. But I think he'd rather his friends have it. So some of these I still can't get. I need the goddamn Tiger codes. Like this spot right here, probably, right? Probably I need a certain code to get in. Whee. It'd be cool if there was a way to cash in codes that you had doubles of. For things like Humble Monthly and stuff, right? Because I think you're going to have a lot of codes eventually. Like a lot of repeats. Oh, there's a fucking Riddler thug there. Well, son of a gun.
Batman! He's here!
Hey, man. Look at this fucking knife guy. What's up, knife guy?
Batman.
Ooh, it's fast. Gotcha.
This
I was looking for an SO that could brandish a battle axe. I'm hitting up the LARP park for show.
Don't hurt me.
Who would want
I'll
to
tell
SO that can brandish a battle
I knew
axe?
you would.
I didn't just dump them off on my half-sister if nobody bites, huh? Half-sister? Guys, I have a sister-in-law now. My brother got married recently. It's kind of why weddings are on my mind. And I have a sister-in-law now. It's great. She's great. They're very happy together. They've been married now for, what, about a year? So not that long yet. I'm sure there's a lot of difficulties that are involved in any marriage. I'm very proud of both those dudes. So I need tiger codes to get in here probably, huh? There's a panel. Can I hack it? Nope. Need the codes.
This panel is protected
With the
using
Babbles.
Tiger encryption protocols.
And with the bits.
I can't decrypt it without access
Rest
to
in
the
peace,
master
Babby.
control program.
So Katie posted it.
Strange
Can I look at
uses.
it right now? Let's see here. There's something I can do. Things you can do. Some can't be done. What do you got here? That's a selfie on? Yes. Can I show it on stream? I'm just going to show it. Let's open the original one. That is super dope. You feel fucking macho as hell wearing that at the grocery store. Let's see here. Guys, go follow twitch.tv/KD_alpha. Get more of this sexy man. Let me show this. Whoa! And show off Katie's sweet mask. Looks godlike. Yeah, if I were wearing that in the grocery store, I'd feel badass as fuck. So there's a Neil Urban himself, huh? It's a great looking mask. It's super. Isn't it? Didn't you get two or you only get that one? I think you might have got two. Let's see here. Isn't that great, Peter Steves? Okay, so I can't get in there yet. I need the tiger codes. Son of a bitch! These fucking tiger codes, dude. Whee. Not quite as cool. It's just Japanese symbols in various colors. I gotcha. How much you pay for them, Katie? Out of curiosity. Because I still just use my mask. I just use my shirt wrapped around my face. Like a dumbass. Maybe I should get a real mask. Since this is a new normal after all. 20 a piece. 20 a piece. Yeah, maybe I should get a mask. Oh, fuck. There's a fucking guy right there. There's an asshole right there. So where is this trophy? Over there somewhere, huh? Dope. Reusable cloth masks that you have slits for filters, huh? If you want one, then let me know. I'll get you. Thank you, Katie. I think I'm pretty good for now. Whee! I only leave the house like once a week. That's kind of my situation. That's kind of why I've been kind of loath to actually upgrade. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I can't disrupt from here. That's bullshit. Kaboom! Kaboom! Splash. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. You're making me crazy. Every time I look around. Aha, I see. This one right here. Yeah, oh, fuck. Oh, that's one's disarmed. Okay. Every time I look around. That's the one, right? I hope that's the one. Every time I look around, it's in my face. It is. Yay. Katie, no swastika. Those Walmart peeps, huh? Like those Walmart peeps, huh? They're all sold out. I'm sorry about the missed ships, says Elenander. I missed something here. I'd rather not get designs on my mask so I don't stand out and get the sales for everybody like, what the fuck this dude's doing with that mask? Kind of like the stairs, maybe. That's what Katie wants to do. This always wants that attention, dude. He always has to be Mr. Fashionable. Yeah, I'm sorry about the missed ship. The missed ship. I think I missed whatever message Alander's talking about. Alan Anders. Don't worry, Alander. Nice to meet you, man. I'm David, by the way. I'm not sure we've met. Unless you, I know you're a different name, perhaps, huh? Some guys I know on the stream, they change their Twitch names once in a while. I have no clue who they are at first. I'm like, oh, you're Kanaki. Oh, you're Phantom. Oh, you're somebody so-and-so. Oh. Oh. Welcome aboard, dog. We haven't met. I'm David. Nice to meet you, man. Usually it's not quite this dull. I'm having fun, though. Running around and get all these trophies. You're new, huh? Welcome aboard. You a big fan of Batman? That brings you here. You follow the Batman category. Is there a guy? There is guys around here. It's Batman! Fuck him up! It's that dude! Whee! This game is amazing. Those swastikas, apparently, they're pretty popular these days, yeah. So it would seem. Something in there, huh? What do you got? That's such a cool shockwave attack. It's a shame it's not more useful. Next time I see you with your design mask, don't be afraid if I follow you around the store and stare creepily. It's pretty attractive, dude. I wouldn't expect anything less if I was wearing a mask like that. Someone's gonna follow you around and stare at you creepily. There's that 2 apples, yeah. I was like, who's this guy? Who's Dick Zucker? He's like, it's me. Dick Zucker. I was like, oh. Oh. I like to browse and saw people streaming Batman, huh? It's a great game, great franchise. It's a shame that Arkham Knight sucks so much donkey dick. Obviously, it's fair for any game to suck a portion of donkey dick. But there are only a few games that are released every year that have the throw capacity to really go down on that donkey dick the way that Arkham Knight does, unfortunately. It's one of those games that's actually not bad on its own. It's just bad because of the expectations that were so high for it. What if you guys all agree with that? I think some of you guys would love that game. If people stare, that's their problems. It's free revenge, huh? I tell you what, I tell everybody else, Peter Steve. $20, little man. Put that shit in my hand and I'll fucking sell you one. How'd you know it's me, says Peter Steves? $20 for OnlyFans is free revenge. If that money doesn't show, then back off. You really liked Knight, huh? When it worked, says Alan Nander. I enjoyed Knight immensely, Alan Nander. That's why I kind of had to qualify that statement about the donkey phallus. It's actually a really great game, and I love it. I played a lot of it. But it should have been so much better. It should have been so much better for this franchise. The franchise deserved better. So many trophies. I think that it's not as good as this game. Same old crap. That's kind of where I'm coming from. It's not as good as this game. And this game could have been improved upon in so many ways. I think that they really got fixated on the technology of it and making the world bigger and didn't really focus enough on, the core gameplay and actually making significant improvements to that. But I love Arkham Knight. I like all the Arkham games. But I was kind of disappointed. $20 for OnlyFans, put that shit in my... Whoa. Whoa. Slow down. Oh! This fucking Riddler-ass gargoyle had been freaking me out for the whole game. I was like, why does gargoyle look like this? Couldn't figure it out. Whenever I'd land on it, it makes like a hissing sound. I thought it was a coincidence. No, it's that door there opening. Oh, okay. That explains everything. That explains everything. So I'm saying, Apples. Oh. I've gotten compliments for my mask with a Wind Waker stained glass print on one of your favorites. That does sound godlike. Maybe we should do a fucking stream where we show off all of our masks. How cool would that be? Like a show and tell stream? Have guys take selfies with their mask on? We can talk about them. That'd be fun. I've fantasized in the past about a show and tell stream. I have a lot of friends that are very creative, whether they're musicians or artists or video editors, whatever. It'd be cool to do a stream where, all of my friends and everybody gets together and share stuff that we made. Like a black pair of panties. Oh, that's godlike panties. He's like, that's because that's what it is, a black pair of panties. And I just use a white t-shirt that I literally just wrap around my head. I look like a maniac whenever I go out. There's one here, huh? Both where? Down here, it looks like. Alright. Like a man. I wouldn't be beyond that. I love sharing my 3D prints. I just started on a self-watering planter today. After my print of Yang from Ruby failed yet again, huh? Why is it failing, dog? It's too floopy? If I had to guess, I'm not a 3D printer, but I feel like a lot of the problems you have would be things being too floopy. It's gotta be those people that put underwear on their faces, huh? Is the white t-shirt you use clean? Does it look stained? It's clean. Should it look stained? Yeah, my household is fixated with bleach. Maybe overly so. Our whites are extremely white. I'll give you a mask, Vencabot, if you live near me, says Peter Seeves. I mentioned earlier, I just don't really leave the house that much, for better or worse. So it hasn't been a major concern for me. Maybe it should be. Alright, let's see, where am I going now? Aha. I like the idea of the bat signal being put over where you're supposed to be, but it doesn't really work because of, I guess, the way space works on a physical level. I was thinking about how cool it is that they use the bat signal to show you where your objective is, but I was thinking to myself, my whole first playthrough I didn't realize that. Because it's not really very bat signal-esque, it's just a big marker that floats above wherever you're trying to go, right? That's because you can't shine a light into the sky and have it be like over something. But it could point you in a direction at least, right? But even then, it has to kind of know where you're at. It has to know where you're coming from. So yeah, it's kind of, it was a cool idea, but it didn't really pan out, I guess. Stupid thing is you just can't get supports printed properly, huh? I figured printing them thicker would do the trick, but still failed to just pass the boots. This didn't get too far before it failed, I guess. So there's the trophy. There's only 2 bombs. This one's not really like a riddle. It's just a very simple. Do the gadget or not kind of riddle. Ow! Ow! Stop! Thought I got it. I put paper towels over my mouth and hold them in place with pantyhose as neon. That probably actually worked pretty well. I tie a plastic bag around my head. I have to keep my trips short, but I think it's worth it for the added protection. That's amazing. Life is good. I should 3D print sex toys and sell them, says Brian, huh? My friend is a 3D printer. It must be a pretty much of a pain in the ass to use, right? I feel like if they were feasible to just print things and sell them, people would do it more often. It seems as though people that have them hardly ever use them at some point. They're probably pretty obnoxious to use. How many seconds of breath do you get with a plastic bag? Well, depends on how tight you tie it. Can you not just break all the bombs on the other riddle like this? No, you only have two. You only have 2 detonations, max. You can wait afterward, but it takes forever.
Strange ain't human.
That's how scared you are. That's true. Gotta take deep breaths in those plastic bags, or it's hard to breathe, huh? Please use a paper bag. PLA is not good for toys, and I'm not ventilated enough for printing more appropriate materials for that, huh? Yeah, so if you were more ventilated, you could actually use softer materials with your printer? That's kind of cool. Just want to print a dick statue, that I can do, huh? For all the dick worshippers. Okie dokie. We're doing pretty well here, guys. It's been kind of a slower paced stream. I'm enjoying it, though. And we are knocking us all out. So that means that, for future streams, I don't have to worry about it anymore. I wonder how close we are to having every single trophy. I'll take 10. In all sizes and colors. Was the writing on the wall from the moment you entered, huh? The moment you entered, writing on the wall. Maybe he has to turn his head away like a badass. Where to next? Just keep lining them up. I'll keep knocking them down, dude. Where? Over here? Aha. Yeet. I like the Mega Man slide. I try again, though. Wee. Oh, come on, dude. That was bullshit. Wee. Okay, get some riddles to solve here. Oh, but they're kind of in the restricted area. Oh, how do I get there? Can I find out? I go through like a big door? A big creepy door right here, perhaps? Maybe. Can I get above this and get inside there? I'm not even sure that ABS would be good for it. My printer is limited in materials. Next one I want to buy will allow a lot more variety, huh? Doesn't probably taste the fucking tiger codes, right? God damn tiger codes. Fine. fine. Be that way. There's a lot of stuff going on in there. I can't reach any of it. Poop. Subway tunnels. Might be in the subway. I can't mark it. Yeah, someone's in the subway. Okay, it's fine. Not going to cry about it. The trophies aren't so much riddles when it just asks you for a key, yes. That's fine. You know, it's fine to me because it means that you see them earlier in the game sometimes, and you got to come back for them. And I have to kind of remember where they're at. Of course you don't, because of the way that the map system works in this game. But I don't really mind them that much. I think that this is getting a little bit tedious. Maybe there is too many of them in the game overall. But overall, it's fine. It's fun to just run around back and forth anyway. And flying this game is fun. Hook shotting is fun. So it's not the end of the world if they want me to do a whole bunch of it. And we're knocking out in one stream. It's a pretty long game. We're going to knock them out in one stream, so it's whatever, dude. Wee. These trophies aren't so much riddles. Yeah. I have to remember that. I could print a penis soap dispenser. That's pretty hilarious. Prices go for it. Why not?
First class ticket to any place else.
Give me a little kiss. Armpit kiss. A penis-shaped plasma turret for a layman Russ. Dope. That's for 3-bench, not Coolahan. More or less the same guy. What's the difference? Coolahan's like, what? When I look into your eyes, I can see a love estranged. Uh-oh. What do you think about me? I will fucking fight you, just Coolahan. Coolahan, beat that ass, homie. It's like KD thinking he fucking can say whatever he wants to anybody he wants to say it to. Beat that fucking ass. How far in the story are you, huh? I think that we are at the end, more or less. So, basically, the way the story goes, I was kind of in the same place as Alan Lander, excuse me. I played it when it first came out, and I'm playing it now for the second time in many years. And the story of this game is basically that the Joker infects you with his blood. Right, when you meet him, he infects you. So you have to basically find a cure for this cursed, cancerous Joker blood. And you have to find the cure from Mr. Freeze. So you go talk to him. He says, go find Ra's al Ghul. You go find him. Then you bring the stuff back to Mr. Freeze from Ra's al Ghul, and he makes the cure for you. Now Joker wants the cure, so I'm going to go fight him right about now. That's where we are in the game. After this, we're going to do some, I believe we do some Hugo Strange type stuff, and then we're done with the game, I believe. Gotta sing some romantic songs while you beat up gangsters, huh? Shout out to Guns N' Roses, dude. I'm going the wrong direction. So basically, right now we're supposed to go to the Joker's hideout. Go bother him. The Joker infected me in the first place because he wanted me to get a cure for him. He knew I wouldn't do it unless I was infected myself.
Frostbite.
So I have an incentive to save his ass. That's where we're at. We just got done beating up Mr. Freeze. That's why I have the freeze bombs. Check this shit out, dude. Watch this, pretty dope.
Batman!
Freeze! Cool out. Oh, he fucking mowed his shield, son of a bitch.
This is going to hurt, Bat Freak.
Wow, that's amazing. Just great. Fuck you too, dude. Oh, the clothesline? Jesus Christ. Joker is gay, confirmed. VB by this game. Yeah, he's pretty gay in this game. I was thinking about that recently. Hey, he's a fucking prisoner.
Please!
What can I level up now? There's nothing I can level up, right? Yeah, Joker's pretty gay in this game, which is fine. But I find it interesting that they went so hard with it, like this being such a mass audience kind of game. I love the waiter's face when he first serves it, huh? Your dicks. That's why I love the Batman universe. Huh? His rogues gallery is so sadistic. They're really great, man. They're super, super great. I really enjoy the sort of the mix of gangster elements in there, right? It's kind of like a little bit of noir type stuff, on top of being kind of superhero-ish. Yeah, I'm a big Batman fan myself. I've never read a comic in my life, though. But I'm a fan via the animated series mostly, the movies, and of course this game franchise. That came way later, though.
Batman.
Don't touch me.
Thank you.
He has the best roster of villains, undeniable, huh? Is it undeniable, though? Could you make the case that he doesn't? I don't think I'd want to try. The live action show, no, I haven't. So I have this level up, and I can't spend it, right? So, well, I can. No, I didn't have this yet. Oh, okay. What's my favorite game of all time? Zix Duo. You answer first, motherfucker, all right? You don't ask questions here. I ask questions here, all right? You tell me, what's your favorite game of all time? I'm joking. My favorite game of all time is Saints Row 2. How about you guys? Saints Row 2. Batman Brave and the Bold, huh? I only watched the original animated series and Batman Beyond, of course. I didn't even watch Justice League or anything like that, or Superman. I know I'm supposed to, but I didn't. Alan Moore and Frank Miller both went pretty hard with the implied love and sense of companionship between Batman and Joker, huh? Miller even had the final confrontation between his Batman and Joker occur in a tunnel of love ride. Yeah, I think that's... I like that theme. I find it to be kind of, exciting. But I was thinking the other day about this, how I really don't buy... I wish they could do more, I think, to sell that. I don't really buy Batman and Joker. I wouldn't ship them, you know what I mean? I forget why I was thinking about this the other day. Because I was thinking about other characters would be a better ship for Batman, I guess. And I was like, I felt like, the whole thing with Batman and Joker being caught in an eternal battle that is, because they're so dependent on each other, there's this sort of implied romantic angle. I was kind of like, eh. Mother 3 or Shining Force, Resurrection of the Dark Dragon, huh? Shining Force, Resurrection of the Dark Dragon? I've never even heard of that game before. I tried Mother 3 more than once. I couldn't get into it, dude. I love Mother, Earthbound 0, and I love Earthbound, but I couldn't fuck with Mother 3. Batman and Selina Kyle is your favorite romantic angle with him, huh? That makes sense to me more than the Joker does. Who else is down there? Let's interrogate this guy.
Who do I have to kill to get some grub?
But I had somebody else in mind. I forgot who it was. I don't know. I'm not really a Batman fanatic, so I'm maybe not the best guy to ask.
Bane get to be in Arkham City.
Get him. Species doesn't have a #1 fave, huh? Thanks for the sub, Apples. 25 gift subs. Holy shit. That's crazy. Talia, that's why we were talking about that, right? We were talking about that because of Talia, and I really hate Talia as a love interest for Batman. Even though in the comics I believe that she's pretty frequently used as his main love interest. If he were to have one, which I guess is not that common in any case. Picking a number of one favorite is so subjective as I change my feels for what games I like all the time, huh?
Okay, don't hurt me. This is all I know.
Yeah, it would take a lot for me to, to say I like a game more than Saints Row 2. It would just take a lot. That game means a lot to me. Not only is it a great game, I think, but also it means a lot to me personally because of when I played it in my life and that sort of thing. A game has to be pretty fucking godlike for me to say that I like it more than that.
Please, don't.
So Alan Ender likes Damian Wayne, who I believe is the son of Talia and Bruce. Talia, best girls as apples, huh? Okay, so what else we gotta do here? Oh, what is this? It's inside the museum? Oh no, it's not. I think if you can mark it, it means it's not inside the museum.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Talia's best girl, huh? Favorite game of all time is such a tough question. I respect you for a definitive answer. Yeah, you guys know I'm pretty critical of games in general. I like to think a lot about what I like and dislike about games, so for me, ranking games and having to come up with reasons for that is something I take a lot of pleasure out of, so. If you guys know me personally, you guys probably wouldn't be so surprised I have a pretty solid, set-in-stone favorite. Saints Row 2, best game ever? Says Katie. Saints Row 2, dude. It's amazing. She'll choke you during, huh? Won't ask for breakfast as apples. Is that true? I don't know. I get the impression he's kind of needy. Talia. My best game ever rotates between like 5 choices. What are they, Mac? What are we rotating through? Okay. These are subway tunnel ones. What is this? It's like way out there in the middle of nowhere. Talia will make you needy, break you wins at 3 benches.
Starve. I know it.
Why is everybody so hungry right now? Is that the plot of the game right now? People are hungry? Armored Core 1 through 5 says Katie. Armored Core. My brother loved those games back in the day. I tried it a few times and I was like, it's pretty good. It's fucking back there. But there's nothing back there. Literally. But there's the... Is this like a door? Yes. Okay, I gotta get inside there. Okay, fine, fine. Talia loves / hates her father. Call you daddy, won't see it coming, huh? Apple, you're selling me. Apple, you're selling me. Whee. It's Batman. Fuck him up. Wow, do we have all of them? I think we have all of them, right? I gotta go to the subway now. I see. This is inside the fucking, the place. In my place, in my place. Alright. These ones, I think these are all, I'm gonna go check these ones out again. Are they all, tiger codes? Gotta go to the subway next. MGS5, Shadow of the Colossus, Sekiro, Dark Souls, and Peace Walker, huh? I'm excited to have Metal Gear Solid 5 on there, Mac. I think the game's kind of underrated. I think that all the criticism it gets for having a relatively absent cinematic presence, you know, not a whole lot of cutscenes, is totally well warranted. As a longtime fan of the franchise, I would have liked more cutscenes. And if you hated it for that reason, I can totally understand it. But I think that not enough people talk about how much fun the gameplay is. It's so much fun. I think that it's, you know, I think it's a pretty worthy successor to Metal Gear Solid name in that respect.
What's on TV right now?
Danger, danger. To me, it was I never played Peace Walker, but to me, it was like the first game I played in a very long time that made me feel like Breath of Fire. Actually, not Breath of Fire. Metal Gear Solid 3. You know, the way that sneaking worked, all the cool gadgets you had. I think the open world aspect worked well for it. So much as it sinks her claws in, she'll show her true colors, huh? Let herself go little by little, demand a little more every day, says Katie. Oh my god. But you're right, though, Katie, you're right. For sure. It's hella underrated, Mac. I feel the same way. People talk a lot about how it was kind of unfinished, and I think it is unfinished, which is very unfortunate. And of course, I think the cutscenes really didn't have that Metal Gear Solid feel to them. I think it could have had more cutscenes and have them be better in general. I think that for an open world Metal Gear Solid game, they really fucking killed it. They really, really killed it. In a good way. So I gotta go into the subway here. I guess I'll start on this side. Sure. What time is it now, guys? 10:30? We got time. Let's go. Who do you think is best girl, huh? What, in Batman universe? And for a pair for Bruce Wayne? I don't know. I don't know enough about Batman, I guess. I like Barbara Gordon as a match for him. I think because they understand each other a little bit, you know what I mean? I think that they kind of have a sort of a similar, you know, kind of an angle, I guess. Especially with Oracle in this game, in this franchise. But it leaves you with a sense of phantom pain. Huh? It makes you feel for something that isn't there, huh? It's also an incredibly meta game, and I love that aspect of the story, too. Yeah, you're right, dude. You're right about that. I think that there's an argument could be made that maybe it was intentional to an extent. In that respect.
Swear to God, if I ever see Hugo Strange, he's a dead man.
Clayface's apples, huh? On Barbara and Bruce. I think that although she's quite young, I think that her sort of sober, intellectual, detective kind of approach to like crime fighting, and her excitement about crime fighting, and especially in this franchise, like the pain and the pain and loss she goes through. To me, what the fuck? Yo, they are cleaning up house down here. Got a pile of dead guys down here, dog. You hate to see it. Fuck, that wasn't there before. I got a little bit sidetracked there. What was I saying about Barbara? Skullface is without a doubt my favorite MGS villain, huh? Yeah, I don't really know how that game's story was all about. The story was so, like, spread out that I really don't have a good concept of Metal Gear Solid 5 story in general. I think that they have the most chemistry in that way. Barbara Gordon and Bruce Wayne or Batman. I think that they make a good team. You know what I mean? Whereas I think other love interests for Batman are oftentimes framed as like foils to him. You know what I mean? They're kind of aimed. They're kind of centered as like, you know, his opposite, or they balance him out in that respect, right? But I kind of think that you know, Batgirl and Batman, they make a good team. He loves him a bad girl. There's that too, Katie. There's 100% that. 100%. That's totally true. Earth 2 Lois Lane carrying that owl babby, huh? Exclamation mark owl babby. Wait, like the owl isn't he like a guy from Watchmen? I know Watchmen's in DC now, right? Doesn't Barbara end up with Tim though? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different universes, right? Alan Andrews, there's a lot of different Batman universes. I'm sure she does in some of them. I believe in some, her and Batman have like a little thing. But whether or not she ends up with anybody in particular, oh, can I get inside the box? Oh my god! Ba-ba-dum bum be-dum bum bum bum. Ba-ba-dum bum be-dum bum bum bum. Ba-ba-dum bum be-dum bum 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 bum. Depends on the universe as Mac. Harley Quinn and Batman. Quinn x Batman. He's like, stop, dude. Fucking stop. And he probably could use a little bit of you know, loosening up. It's Batman's counterpart, Earth 2, Owl. I don't know if I can give a top 5 favorite games of all time to 3-Bench. I'd struggle to knock down my favorite indie titles to 10. Just indie alone, huh? Lois cheats on Ultraman? Man. Women, dude. These women out here. They ain't loyal. Where am I going? I guess, am I on the wrong side? I think I'm on the wrong side. And there's a Batwoman, huh? What a Jezebel. That's what I'm saying, dude. These Jezebels. All the women independent. Throw your hands up at me. All the honeys making money. Let's see here. So many dead guys around here. Was it Matt Joke? Welcome aboard, dude. Matt Joke, look at this pile of fucking owl thugs. I guess who's killing them? The Joker thugs? Why can't all these thugs get along, dude? They're all thugs. Why can't they fucking celebrate what they have in common instead of fixating on what they have, you know, different? That's what I don't get. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Here we go. Now we're talking. Why can't we be friends? Now we're where I want to be. So there's a perspective puzzle here somewhere. I don't know rightly where, though. When's Third Strike, baby? That's gonna be tomorrow, Matt Joke. Bruise Day Tuesday. Every Tuesday. I played Cammy earlier today for like 4 hours straight almost. Huh? I'm third strike down. It's a lot of 3S for anybody. Opinions on Penguin X Two-Face. I don't know anything about Penguin or Two-Face. I'm not the guy to ask about that. My experience, again, mostly comes from the animated series. Penguin was never in the films, right? Only Batman Returns, I think. Kind of a shame. He's a pretty cool villain, at least, you know, aesthetically. Not sure about his motivations or whatever. I think he's one of the less interesting villains, typically, in terms of his motivations and stuff. But I think that he's such a cool idea as, like, this sort of this, you know, this up-class, or at least, you know, wannabe up-class gangster figure. It's a shame they couldn't make better use of him in more media. What platform, Macho? I wonder where Dante gameplay is. Maybe he'd fight you, Apples. Of course, you'd be playing from fucking UK to California. Oh, what the fuck? You just straight been here? I didn't grab it? Just on the fucking floor. Literally lying on the floor. On computer, huh? That new Fightcade, or are you playing on Steam? Or the old Fightcade? He was in the Cesar Romero Batman. Yes, he was. Well, yeah, I guess there were those films, right? There was how many? There's only one Batman film back then, right? But there was a TV series, of course, that he was in. Fightcade 2, I got you. I think I have to download and install that pretty soon. But I haven't fucked with it yet. Apple is PS4 only. Yeah. Oh, hey. There. Oh, my God. Come on, bro. That's aligned. Close enough. Close enough. There we go. Got him. I wonder how many more fucking Riddler trophies we need to get the last. Maybe there's only one left to get them all, huh? Doesn't have the endorsement I'm looking for, huh? The endorsement. So where am I going now? I passed one way back there still. Man. We gotta go back, dude. We gotta go back. Hardcore parkour! Hardcore parkour! Where? Right ahead of me, huh? On the ceiling? Behind this wall? I passed it. It's underneath me. In the train. Okay. I figure out how to get in there, huh? What can we do? Hardcore parkour, Apples. Look at it saving. Whenever I walk back and forth, it almost feels like a little transition area here. Well, how do I get over there, man? Oh, I probably need to fucking open this door, huh? Duh. Yeah, okay. So that's one of the tiger ones. Okay, I gotcha. Tiger. Tiger. So there is at least like 3 more trophies I can get down here. Let's go. Oh, no. It's a little bit. Should I just go back now? I should just go back now, honestly. Let's do that, and we'll travel outside. Not quite as constrictive. We'll go around and back to Riddler's, come back to Joker's domain. Going on the subway from that side, be a little bit quicker. Okay. Then we'll be pretty much done with this. We'll probably knock out a couple challenge maps here, just for fun. And then play some Zelda, guys. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we play Batman Arkham City, followed by Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. We have a quote-unquote modern long play and a quote-unquote retro long play. Ow. Bro. We ain't found shit, bro. Too quick for you. What do you get when you obtain all the trophies? We get to beat Riddler's ass, which is a pleasure. And really, I'm trying to get 100%. Basically, my goal here is just to have another reason to play the game. I love the game so much, I figured just make an excuse to play it. So our goal is 100% completion, which means doing everything just to do it. Watched The Office like 4 times on lockdown. Need emotes for it, huh? Which one? The American one? The UK one? Both of them? I haven't watched any of them. I have no clue what the hell The Office is. I just know it's a sitcom. So let's mark this spot. And then we gotta go all the way around. Whee. But flying is fun. Too fun.
My hands on
I've been on this rant a few times on stream, right, about how I think that they were so fixated on flying being fun, which is awesome because it's so fun, that it kind of nerfed the Batmobile in the sequel. I don't think flying needs to be this fun in Batman. If you want to, maintain the aesthetic, right, the Batman style, then you can't have flying be this fun. But it is so fun, so fuck the aesthetic, I guess. Whee. Got a fucking song in my head now because of apples. All the women independent. So we got 10 favorite indies, huh? V, Celeste, Hollow Knight, Bastion, Hades, Cave Story, Brothers Tale of Two Sons, Undertale, Hotline Miami, A Hat in Time, and RimWorld. I'm surprised to see A Hat in Time on there. Not because it's a terrible game, but because people consider it to be kind of like just an okay game. Uh-oh. I never played it. I watched a friend play it. It seemed pretty good. But maybe not as good as, like, like the actual classic 3D platformers. This game is amazing. No SteamWorld Dig? I never played that either. Sounds like Apple doesn't know what it is either. What's in there? Anything cool? I can get a batarang in there. Weird. I find A Hat in Time real charming, says Revenge. Real charming. Super hot. I haven't. Do you guys play the game in VR? Nah, I think that's probably most fun in VR. I never played it either way. I watched my brother play it in VR one time, and it looked amazing. But as for just playing it for fun on, a mouse and keyboard, probably pretty fun that way too. But I think that once you see somebody play it in VR, it kind of becomes less interesting. Shantae, which isn't like 10,000 Shantaes apples? Or is there not that many Shantaes? Okay, so around here somewhere is where I wanna. Is it right here? Yes, it is it right here.
This is not going to be easy, Dark Knight. What number comes after 3 when the night falls?
What number?
The answer is 2.
No.
1. And the Dark Knight detective fails to complete.
No, I'm dead. You killed me, Riddler. How dare you, dude? I can't believe you finally beat the Batman.
Did you actually outthink my puzzle?
Whee. Not really. I just had a good gadget for it. There's like 4 Shantaes. There's only like 10 games. No Shovel Knight, even though, even that hurts not to put it in. You need more than 10 games for your favorite indies of all time. I don't really fuck with indies that much. You think I would? I loved Undertale. From your list, I loved Undertale. That's really all I've played of those. Hotline Miami is a game I really enjoyed. I wouldn't put it in my all-time favorites. I've only got 1,227 Steam games, guys. There's probably a couple of gaps. What happens when you fight Riddler, though? Just a guy with a cane. At least beat him up in one hit with apples. He has like another, basically it's like one of those hostage scenarios. You have to solve a puzzle to reach him. Then you reach him and you just gotta automatically punch him and finish the job. There we go, guys. We've got every trophy we can get as of now. Sick. Sick. Lots of these are Catwoman trophies. The remainder are Tiger codes. You have to get the Tiger codes to unlock some of these trophies, which is fine. Let's get the fuck out of here and then do some challenge maps. I got a feeling Super Hot will pop up in Humble Bundle soon enough, likely a monthly. I think you're right about that, Revenge. It's been, there's a sequel coming out right now. It's been quite a while since it originally launched. It's one of those games that's considered to be, like a classic, a modern classic. I think it'll definitely come out in a bundle. Needs a sword cane at least, huh? Nah, I like what they did with the Joker, with the Riddler in this game. You solve all his riddles, so you get to punch him. And then you're done. To me, that seems reasonable for a character like the Riddler. It was a pretty intrusive map, is that true? Kind of figured it really wouldn't have much of a story. Made the game whack to play, you know, a lot of cutscenes. Whee. Whee. Should get an autosave here pretty quick. Oh, fuck. Not what I wanted. I wanted barnstorm that shit. Kind of into a weird horror game, says Alanander. This game is amazing. Excuse me, gentlemen. Let's go inside the church. Maybe that'll make the game save. I get that riddle now. The riddle's trying to say it's a tiger confiscation area, right? Tiger because it's a vicious animal. Yeah. Yeah. The horror games? Wouldn't mind that. What do you see? What do you say, says D-Scott, huh? D-Scott, let's check out some of these challenge maps. Oh, medical center? If you find the name, does a cache come in hand in hand? What? There's a riddle in here? Okay. Why you don't tell me?
Thank God it's you, Batman.
What's up, guys? How you guys been? Where's Cash? I'm gonna take a photo of his fucking hook. Just make him feel self-conscious. Is that you, Cash? No, just some guy, huh? Where you at, Cash? Over here? Nope. How about you? Nope. They'll have names, that's funny. Yeah. This place has got more going on than I remember. It's kind of cool. Look at the cool organ here. I'd be the Phantom of the Opera. Let's stop being Batman and start being the Phantom of the Opera instead. Make that into a game. The Phantom of the Opera is something. Did I walk past him already? Cash. 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 Probably been walking past him repeatedly. I just haven't noticed. Y'all seen Cash around?
Have you found Riddler yet?
Yes.
When you do, how about you bring him over here and let me and Denny over there have 5 minutes alone with him?
It's about police brutality, bro. Stay professional. Imagine being an EMS worker being assigned to Arkham City, huh?
You found the doc, too.
I would just fucking quit,
Great work,
dude.
Batman.
Oh, this is where all the hostages are at. Oh, okay. I would just quit. I'd be like, yeah, right, dude. Arkham City? No! You cannot refuse. Ah, there it is. So, where'd Cash go? I see his hook and his card. Hey, you know where Cash went?
Thank you, Batman.
Oh, no problem, girl. All in a day's work. Okay. So let's go, check out the, challenge maps. Oops. Triggered. That'd be pretty scary, man. I wouldn't want to be any kind of worker in Arkham City, dude. Period. Some of these guys are infiltrating the gangs. They mentioned that some of these cops are working as, you know, undercover gang members for the Penguin and shit. That's gonna be pretty scary. Let's quit the main game here and take the last few minutes and do some challenge maps. Because they're fun. And they're easy. Most because they're fun. I'll be Batman, sure. Which one should I be? Yes. 100% yes. No question. Aww. No new maps yet? I don't want to do the stupid stealth maps. They're no fun. We're pretty much done, dicks. Probably got another 2 weeks in this game, maybe. Batman Beyond. I want to check out my other characters, make sure I don't have things still to do with them. I think I already did everything, right, with all the characters. Man. Fine, let's go beat some guys at Bit and Beyond just for fun. I gotta document my video game collection like I have my board game collection. I bet it'd be easier to narrow down a top 5 if I had a list of my console games, my stuff from other sources beyond Steam. I did that a few years ago, and it was a huge pain in my ass. Wow. Look at this boy! Oh my god, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Now that makes sense to me. Here's the Beyond skin. Looks kind of crazy. Okay. Whatever, I can live with that. A little bit extreme with the shading there. That one looks kind of creepy. Is he a Green Lantern or what? Red Lantern? Pretty much done, as you plan to play for another 18 or so hours. Pretty much done, Dix. We're definitely on the home stretch. We're on the home stretch. Let's see here. This is Wayne Manor Armory. That's a pretty fun one. Look at that codpiece on ink. I missed it. I have to go back and check it out. Up next is Majora's Mask, guys. I have no cape!
You fools are going down.
Yeah, this is a really weird looking Batman. Oh, they're down for the count. Whoa! Wow, what a kick! The camera didn't know what to do there. Turn upside down and shit. It's crazy. I have freeze grenades I gotta use. Got these freeze grenades out there. Pretty easy. Also batarangs. Pretty easy variation stuff to do. Sick! Oh! I fucking got me. Bomb. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I gotta just sit there frozen. Birthday time, dude. The birthday ring.
You want some?
Just pick your top 5 games, the first top 5 you can think of. I mean, that kind of makes sense, Dix. If they jumped to your mind first, maybe it's because they're so, you know, affect you so profoundly. Yes. Oh, fuck. How come 3 batarangs came out? One, two, three. Nobody over there. I can do better than this, dude. We gotta get a new PB on the stage. That's my goal. Why is it my goal? I don't know, man. Why is it your goal? Oh, there's a guy right there. Yes! Surprised Braid isn't on that list, huh? Bashing over Braid. I was on there, some physics going on.
Just you guys?
Braid is okay, but how can you compare it to Darren Korb's soundtrack and Ruck's narrating, huh? I wanted to like Braid more than I did when it first came out. Like I said, that's when I realized I couldn't fuck up puzzle platformers that much. That was dope. was weird. What have I not used yet? That. Ow, he sliced me, son of a gun. I don't think I used a triple cape stun yet. This guy fucking sliced me up, bro. I gotta make a list in my head of what I need to use now. All kinds of cool new power-ups. Oh, he fucking got me on the way back in. No, there's anything he could do. I know they can do that. So many knives in this stage. I like Braid as a design concept, but it didn't hold me as well, huh? The kid talked about himself in the third person. Also, this is how the most old Western accent they could find in northern Nova Scotia. Yo, KD. I mean, someone had to say it, KD. Somebody had to say it. Okay, so what do we got? We've got of my ones that consume bar. I've got the instant takedown. I've got the ground takedown, or the multi-ground takedown. I have the bat swarm. And then I have, disarm and destroy, right. Disarm and destroy I haven't been making use of. Okay, then I've got, of my gadgets, I have the freeze bomb, the batarang, the hook shot, the electric shot, and what else? Electric shot, batarang, hook shot. Oh, the explosive gel. Okay. The evade counts. I need to do a stun then stomp on a guy. Triple cape stun. The beat down. So much stuff. So much stuff. The ground takedown. The real ground takedown. I can use my swarm to help me with that.
Are you looking for me?
Fuck. That guy's really down for the count there. Dropped my combo at the end. It's okay. They have pretty good gadget variation. I didn't throw a batarang, I don't think, though. If you got those batarangs, man, they're not that hard to throw. They're very fast, very low damage. That's a good way to just kind of get some easy damage. Give me the knife takedown, man. Somebody. Oh, it's so hard to combo that effectively. Fuck. Gotta get better at that. Braid always reminds me of the Cave. I played them around the same time, and it's the only reason I remember Braid, huh?
You're mine.
So Katie's likes time travel usually, but not in this case, and that's not enough. Oh, I'm sorry, no, you're talking about you're not a huge fan of Bastion as much. Instant takedowns. Get out of the way. Oh my god, it's kind of hard. I think that when they have the shields, it makes that easier to get. It just means it's just that big of a crowd. It's a pretty big crowd. That's kind of hard to hit. Might need to do my swarm for that. Oh, if you flip over them, they get freed up. Okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. I remember Braid from the indie game, the movie, and Jonathan Blow being frustrated as players were completely missing the point of the game.
This is not going.
How do you mean? I haven't seen this documentary yet. Ah, I really got greedy there. Oh, fuck. This guy's fucking swanging. Thought if he whiffed once, he would stop. Okay. Let's knock some guys down, and then we're going to do the instant ground takedown. Interesting how that worked out, or in this case didn't work out. Fuck your knife, bro. I think you have to put a button in between your gadgets in order to make them work correctly. I want to get a non-fatal knockdown, do that, get the ground takedown. For being one of the earliest Humble Bundles ever made, might have even been the first. People just messing around with the mechanics and completely ignoring how they tie to the story in any way, even if they even pay attention to the story at all. I'm sure a lot of players must have paid attention to the story, right? Oh, it's a new PB. Okay, it's not good enough, though. So 120,000 is our current personal best. We can do a lot better than that. 120,000, huh? Okay. Got one more PB here, guys, and we're going to move on to some Zelda. Some more thing.
You're mine. All of you.
This one's got some white-ass teeth. Respect that. Oh, fuck. Restart the challenge. I kind of got confused there what I wanted. Boy, so much to keep in mind now.
Isn't this a school night?
I don't know, is it? The instant takedown. Oh, I thought I had him on that. Drop my combo, fuck. Thought he was in the radius of that bomb.
You're going down.
I want to slug one person and then... no, it's okay, let's do this. There will be time to slug people. They're really out cold. Okay. Pretty good round there. Aquaria, Gish, I fucking love Gish. Machinarium, Revenge of the Titan, Samross 2. That's back when you had to have every Humble Bundle, dude. Back when that name meant, gotta buy this. freeze somebody. Oh, I got a multi-freeze. I had enough juice, I guess, huh? Oh, wrong button. Fuck. Damn, I wanted to do the instant takedown, the ground takedown. Yeah, the good old days of Humble Bundle, dude.
This is not going to be pretty.
So we need a lot of points here at this final round. Oh, he got me there. Wow. I can't believe he got me. VVV outside of the speedrunning community, and now that's real unfortunate. I never even played that game, dude. I own it probably 10 times over. But it looks like, it looks like a puzzle platformer. I don't really
make it quick.
Fuck with puzzle platformers that much. Could have been worse there in the first round. It's a great game, Disney, huh? VVVVV. My friend 3 said it's one of the favorite games of all time. It's an all-time great. Pretty good variation. Could have done worse. I feel pretty good about that. What did I forget there? I got a lot of stuff.
You're mine.
Times 8. I missed a few things. Okay. So we're doing pretty good on this run. Okay, I gotta disarm and destroy, right? Disarm and destroy. Ah, wrong button. Fuck, it's alright. Okay, not too shabby.
You want some?
Variation times 10. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's go. Got a shot here. Hooked up my laptop to my bedroom TV one weekend when I was sick and played it for like 30 hours. Great soundtrack and super fun gameplay. Huh? VVVVVVV. Fuck, I dropped my combo. It's okay, got plenty of time here. I have to get a fresh beat down though. Okay, let's use some gadgets here. I'm gonna hit. Okay. Throw a freeze bomb. Zap somebody. I want to get a one of these. Oh fuck! How did that happen? Might have a shot here at getting a high score, but it's not a great shot now. I'm sad. I didn't even see the guy's fucking blue flash pop up. How come he didn't get stunned by my cape? Man, what a letdown. Fuck. Look, Caustic Fawn, welcome back. Man, that was our fucking high score right there, dude. I threw it all away. I threw it all away. It's okay, we're getting better. I'm getting a better feel for how to use all my gadgets. Super good, Caustic. How are you?
Don't make me hurt you.
A little bit salty I dropped that sweet, sweet combo right there, but c'est la vie. Ooh, that was not the version I was like. I should have used more gadgets there. Happy to hear it, Caustic Fawn. They're to follow Alanander Yes. Come back on Wednesday for more Batman.
Fools are going
Tomorrow is
down.
Bruise Day Tuesday. We stream 5 nights a week here, believe it or not. And tomorrow is Third Strike, 2 for the 3. A really cool fighting game from the year 1999. Disarm and Destroy. Put some gadgets out there. Oh, I thought that was a fucking guy on the ground there. He got knocked out with the bats? What? How? You see that? Like, I batted him and he sort of fell over and died. He died of fear. It's okay, we're only 5,000 short of where we were last time. Wow, I was gonna shoot that guy right there. How come I didn't target the guy that was fucking trying to attack me? That's crazy. Yeah.
You want some?
You want some, punks? You want to dance? Because we can dance. Yikes. So I had some meters there I could have burned on something, but that's pretty good. Well, the ground pound's worth a lot of points. I used quite a lot of gadgets, I think.
Bring it on.
Okay, okay. They're gonna be going for the knives. While they're doing that, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this guy. Disarm and Destroy. Oh, baloney. Thought I was far enough away. I guess when I do that explosion, I think it's going to be really fast. Not as fast as it looks. I guess I really fucking pressed that button really hard. I was thinking about a game the other day I enjoyed, but I can't remember the name of it. What's it about? Yeah. What platform was it? Indie? Was it on a console? I gotta make more use of that. Oh. Live and learn. It was like Portal, but the gun lets you change the physical properties of objects. Like what? Make them bouncy? Make them small?
Want some?
Oh, they're already all dead. Fuck. Hard to get points. There's only a few guys there to kill.
Are you looking for me?
So that's pretty good. That's my best score I've ever gotten in the first stage, right? Yes, that's real good. Okay. Nobody want to attack me there? That was weird. They were outside of range for my counter? Make them soft or hard or float, and then use that to solve the puzzles in each room. I don't know what game that is. I haven't played it, or heard of it to my knowledge.
This is not going to be pretty.
Like your mom, am I right? Oh, that guy's still standing. Thought he was gonna get blown up for sure. So always, if you're not sure, roll to buy time. There are times where I'm like, kind of like, oh, I'll knock him down for sure. But no. Just roll, and if they don't get knocked out, then you can, you know, attack afterward. Oh, he's actually dead. I hate that. I thought he had more health left so I could get a ground takedown on his ass. What time's it now, guys? 11:18? I really should play some Zelda, but I really want to get this PB.
You fools are going down.
Call them fools, dude. I mean, he ain't wrong. What have I not used yet? Electricity. I'm not sure. I thought I could get a ground takedown on him there. Zap a guy. Fuck. So much to keep track of, man. It's really hard to keep track of everything in the heat of the moment. There's so many things, so many ways to get variation. I guess you have to accept you're not gonna get them all, right? You're not gonna get them all in the first round. Maybe we should just go for the ones that are non-fatal. Okay, that seems pretty good, I guess. I got one for a lot of fatal ones there. But I also got pretty much all my gadgets, I think. Not sure I threw a batarang.
I don't have time for this. Let's make it quick.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's real good. I want boba, but nothing's open, huh? That's my problem, Apple. I wish it would say openly. It's even harder now that this whole COVID-19 thing's going around. Got a present from who, Apples? The only gun-based puzzle game outside of Portal that comes to mind is Anti-Chamber, but I don't think that's it, huh? They want that. It's alright. You guys got a flawless free flow there. Got a present on your name. Oh yeah, because maybe those are gift subs, Apples?
You're going down.
That's pretty bad. That's actually a pretty bad score. But why? Okay. There's gonna be no armor thug this time. That was really risky. Maybe get cape stuff. Didn't want that, but okay. Kind of panicked there. It's hard to get cape stuff until you're like by yourself. Okay, not too shabby there.
Just you guys? Pity.
Times 10, yes. Times 5, yes! Yes! We're back on track. This is about as high as we've ever gotten on this third stage, right? So I just gotta execute here. It's gonna be my last attempt in the case, guys. My high score right now is 120,000. If I can get one combo going here, it's gonna be pretty good. I just have to not drop the combo. Sounds easy, right? Quantum Conundrum, maybe, huh? Fig's been hiding his address too well, huh? Yeah, I'm hiding behind 9 different proxies, dude. Sounds like he doesn't even want horse dogs. I want a few horse dogs, but not too many. That's my problem. I don't trust you guys to keep it in moderation. Okay. So let's not fuck with the beatdown. The beatdown is pretty risky. Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay, good place to end for the night. Where are we at? Oh! Oh man. Sorry guys, let me catch up with you guys in the chat here. I'll take 1 Dix as apples. I'll take 1 Dix or take 1 horse dildo. Because one of those is a lot more expensive than the other one. Oh my god. Horse dildos in size only though, not shapes as apples. That's boring, says Dix. The shape is most of the fun. I think the size brings out enough shame, says Apples. Dude, if you're gonna feel the shame anyway, you gotta double down. Why not, right? At that point, you're already shamed. You gotta go all in. You gotta, you know, kind of let go, I suppose. Guys, let's move on to some Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I'll see you guys very shortly. I will BRB. Wow, that was a lot of fun. And it's like, I'll take one. I'm pretty happy with that PB right there. I'm not sure I'm going to do much better than that. Guys, as always, you guys want to keep the channel online for another month, check out patreon.com/Vencabot. I stream 5 nights a week here, as always. It's a lot of fun. It's something I find very satisfying personally. It's really exhausting. It's a lot of work. It's something that pretty much consumes my whole life. But I'm actually very happy for that. And if you guys want to make that possible for me, Patreon's great. Twitch subs are great. The thing about Twitch subs, though, is that Twitch takes half of every sub, unfortunately, which means Patreon, your dog, goes a lot further. Patreon takes like a little bit less than 20% of each sub, I think, which means that the $3 sub on Patreon is worth more to the channel than the $5 sub on Twitch. which it'll save you money, it saves me money, it's super, super helpful. Twitch subs, you get ad-free viewing and emojis, though, it's kind of fun. Before I actually move on to some Zelda, I want to thank those that are helping out financially. You see the names on screen right now. Those are those guys, the ladies and gentlemen that are making this channel possible for the rest of us, including me, especially me. And I want to give them a personal shout out here on an individual basis. Thank you to our Black Knights on Patreon. It's extremely generous, $15 tier a month and above. That's super, super generous. Thank you to John Hernandez, Katie Alpha, Remy, Sin Theory, and your Salty Face for that. That's a huge percentage of our income, unfortunately. Thank you to the Fearless Havels on Patreon. It's the $7 a month and above tier. That's Ash, Lethal Mazera, Audrey Apples, Dick Sucker, Grey Gamer UK, Hubie, Max, Michael Hinkle, BXP, and Wade Local. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. Thank you to the Shady Winners. That's the $3 tier and above. Brandon Williams, Foul Mill, GK Live, Junior 9, Cooler Hand, Kyle Glass, Mum Blues, Rage Against the Arcade Machine, Ricardo Garcia, Rufio Jones, Supertastic, 20 Bosher, and Toxic Van. Thank you so much, guys. That's kind of the equivalent of the basic sub on Twitch. But again, they save a little money by being on Patreon. Thank you to the young guys. That $1 a month tier means a lot to me. It's worth a lot more than $1. Right? The $1 buys me a sandwich every month, which is great. And it also means that people believe in the channel and want to see it grow. They want to kind of be a part of it. Just seeing that tier grow is a huge morale boost for me. Thank you to Benjamin J. Harkins for that, as well as D. Scott, Dapper Dons, Edward Kenneth Perez, Herb Durkin, Andre Cruz, Kaiju, and Kenfinite. Thank you to our Twitch subs as well. That's the people helping out through the little subscribe button here on Twitch. Again, Twitch takes half every sub, unfortunately, which means that they got to keep their lights on, I suppose, somehow. So it kind of seems like an awfully high percentage, though, to be honest. But thank you so much to Zanzu, Big Nasty, Eboff the Chill, Herb Durkin, N Cruz, and Tree Tracer for being Black Knights and Fearless Havels here on Twitch. Thank you to the Shady Winners at the Amazon Prime free sub tier. Mostly, that's the best sub you can give to the channel. It's a free sub you get every month for being an Amazon Prime customer. Make sure you take advantage of that. If not here, then somewhere. Don't let it go to waste if you're already paying for Amazon Prime. It does not odd renew, unfortunately. You have to renew it manually every month. But it's also the $5 sub tier and the gift sub tier. Thank you to Audrey Apples for all the gift subs lately. It's been really generous. It's just been crazy. Thank you to Decoy Mendes as well for his gift subs, and Herb Durkin and those that have been taking advantage of that feature on Twitch. Thank you to Alan Nander Yas, who got a gift sub today. Thank you to Alpha Romeo 1212, Arteas, Ash Lethal, Stuffy Muffin, Audrey Apples, Balls Deep, Bashful, Beer 2, Beastie Boy Jr., Blue Abs, Bot Vencabot, of course, who has a gift sub from Apples, I believe. Bruins, also a gift sub from Apples. Brother Near FGC, Cavias, Chumpe, Circus Cancel, Cobotron, Creaky Axe 386, Creep Fighter 3, Crimson Wolf 777, Dandy Dante Gameplay, Decoy Mandas, Dig Sucker, DJ Isco, Eddie Greenheart, Echo the Lux, First Opus, FPA Brian X, FPA Eddie, Gaming Zone AZ, Garbage Jungle Style, Glassjaw, 1984, Here Goes Nothing 9, I'm Your Worst Nightmare 52, In Silo, It's OQ, J-Bomb 1901, Jetstream Justin, Jiffy Extra Creamy, Katie Alpha, Kenny Kelso, Killskate, KG's the Legend, Cosmic GR, Cozy Pro, Kuraga, Long Legs, Lovely Kittens, Meyer 00 PSN, Mothman FGC, Mr. Hawaiian Ferret, Ms. Meow Mix, Mutant Experience, Neon Riot 4, Knights Templar, Optimus Style, Overload Steve, Poppy Kulo, Flails 55, Pixel Outlaw, Praetor 51, Quinifer, Raging Mage Sage, Remy 0857, Riz 1, aka Ryzone, Scary Busey, Shiva Jones, Sin Theory, Spyro 2023, Stone Cold, Ryan Meyer, Synapse, Task Force Faust, Tengu Stoner, The Red Panda, This is the Shend, Three Venge, Tommy Two Step, TX, V Roski, Wade Local, Wicked 4, Yeah Okay, Yoga Brain 3S, and the Aloni McSwaggerelli. Thank you so much, guys. Let's move on to playing some Zelda finally. We've been putting this game off long enough. Had a lot of fun playing Batman tonight, though. It was a hoot and a half. So hard to stop.